This episode is brought to you by ShipStation.
ShipStation.
This podcast is part of the Planet Broadcasting Network.
Visit planetbroadcasting.com for more podcasts from our great mates.
Red hot comic book movie news, shooting up your butthole. The Weekly Planet.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of The Weekly Planet, where we talk movies and comics and TV shows. My name is James, also known as Mr. Sunday Movies. With me, as always, my co-host Nick Mason.
Look, ordinarily I would jump on you for that minor slip of the tongue and bloody rinse you to within an inch of your life, but I'm not going to today because you've had a big weekend.
I've had a big weekend, Mason, of breaking down trailers. We had a live show today for Claire's Just Make the Thing.
Yeah, you were a guest on that.
I was a guest on that, along with a couple of other wonderful people. It was a lot of fun. Thank you to everybody who came out and said hello.
Only that. That was
yes.
the secret word. If you said anything other than that, no thank you to you. But if you just
You
said
are blocked from Twitter.
hello, if you put that pause in the middle,
That's great. I appreciate it.
You get a prize pack.
Yeah, it was a really great show. It's gonna be going up on Claire's podcast feed. Just Make the Thing if people want to check that out. I'm not sure it'd be up as of now, but when it is up, I'll let everybody know.
Terrifico.
And so you got your bloody Dave Warnicki's on there and Jess Perkins as well, who people know from Do Go On. So we just talked about how we kind of got started and how we manage just being cool podcast celebrity people, Mason, which you know because you live that life. You live that rock and roll lifestyle.
Live that rock and roll lifestyle, yeah.
But it's more about kind of creativity.
Always have a selfie stick at the ready just in case.
You really did buy a selfie stick.
I really did, yeah.
I'm actually thinking of getting one because when I do videos and hold the camera, I'm so shaky.
No, it makes it worse.
Does it?
It makes it worse because it's
You need a gimbal.
You need a gimbal, exactly. You need a steady cam rig.
Yeah.
Put your phone in it and selfie yourself.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah. Speaking of Do Go On.
Yeah.
And speaking of the forgotten member of Do Go On, as I refer to him, Matt Stewart.
Yes.
I was on his podcast this week, his other podcast.
Oh, Prime Mates. I haven't listened to that. I got that lined up ready to go.
We discussed a movie I saw recently, the very interesting anime Batman Ninja.
The one that you said looks amazing.
It does look amazing.
And other things.
I did say other things, but Matt Stewart's podcast is all about prime mates in popular culture.
Yes.
And Batman Ninja features millions of monkeys. I know that because one of the characters says, millions of monkeys. So it's... Don't know how it rates in terms of quality, but in terms of sheer number of monkeys, it's right up there.
It's probably up there, isn't it?
I don't think it'll ever be defeated, to be
More
honest.
than like those Planet of the Apes movies, because even though it's a planet of apes, you never see millions of monkeys.
No, that's
and no
true.
one ever confirms that it's millions of monkeys. Mm-hmm. Like, might be hundreds or tens of.
It's more than tens of.
Well, maybe not in the Charlton Heston one, because you never really see that many.
Yeah, there's really like half a dozen of them, isn't there?
In the new ones, there'd be
heaps.
There'd be more, I'd imagine.
A barrel of monkeys.
Yeah, there'd be a real barrel of monkeys. Mm-hmm. And listen, Mason, while we're spruiking and things or whatever we're doing, people want to win a Samsung.
Plugs up top, plugs at the end, ads in the middle.
That's right.
Small amount of content interspersed in between.
That video on my channel, we can win a Samsung TV, which you feature in, and also a surprise guest. I guess I'll spoil it here because it's been out for a week. It's a puppet of my goat avatar, and it's very great and the puppet is fantastic. You did a bit of puppeteering for that, so did Steph and Evan, who helped filming, and I think that part of the video turned out really well. And if you want to win a TV, unfortunately it's only Australia, but if you still want to check it out, I'll link that below.
Cool, yeah.
And then if you win, you can have a TV.
Cool, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, well, let's plug one more thing.
Okay.
Which I don't know if we mentioned it on Twitter, but I don't think we mentioned it here. Is our friend Scott over at NerdSync. He put out a video.
Yes.
That is about the history of...
Teen Titans.
There we go. The history of the Teen Titans and everything that led up to the creation of the Teen Titans, how it came about.
It's got some Marvel history in there leading up to it.
How some people over at Marvel eventually came to create the DC... fan favorites, the Teen Titans, and you and I were lucky enough to be voices in that.
We were.
Of Americans.
That's right.
We used our Australian accents.
Why would we do anything else? We're incapable of that.
Correct, yes.
It's a great video, though, detailing the history of.
Yeah.
Scott does fantastic work, and it's just well worth checking out. I'll link that below also. While we're plugging things, Mason...
Oh, bloody hell. This has gone one step too far.
You want a Christmas gift?
Yeah.
Okay, cool, because we've got some USB...
Can I take anything off your desk?
No, Mason, you're not listening.
Oh,
That's not what we're plugging.
Can I take that weird bubble microphone that we don't use anymore?
Yeah, you can take that.
I'll take it. Oh, nice, thanks.
So, We've got a Weekly Planet themed Christmas gift this year, which is a USB tape, but it looks like a tape, but it's a
Yeah.
USB of like a compilation of what people consider to be our favorite episodes, which Raw Collins has put together. And in addition to that, we did a bonus little mini episode on our favorite or just Christmas movies we remember.
Yeah,
it's
for
probably
sure.
the more accurate.
Yeah.
We do the Die Hard thing. I didn't want to do it, but we got into it.
Yep.
You've twisted my arm, and we ended
I
up doing
literally did it.
Yes. And it's got some sweet.
I gave you a Christmas burn.
That's right. It's got some sweet Weekly Planet cover art. I believe it's the Batman Superman. I believe.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Was that right? I think it is.
I think it's the standard logo. if I'm
No,
honest
they
with you.
think they changed it because
Oh,
there's
they
going to be
changed it.
we're going to do a few down the line. So
very
there's going to
cool.
be a set at some point.
Oh,
so
nice.
people who listen to Sanspants might be familiar with this because it's exactly the same thing that those guys do. It's the USB tapes of episodes. And so if this goes well, we might even do even short series in the future that only go on that or whatever.
cool.
So if you want
Alright.
a Christmas gift or just a gift or
Yep.
just something to buy, you can buy it. Or you can just download the episodes
You
for
love
free.
to consume.
Yeah.
Just consume media.
Yes.
Get things.
That
Fill the void.
Fill the void,
I'm
please.
doing it right now.
Yeah. What was I going to say? That Christmas episode is never going anywhere else, so it's only on that
Oh,
on that
what?
episode. Yeah, so you got
Unless
to.
somebody torrents it, obviously.
Yeah, well, that's.
But in order to do that, you got to buy it.
and while we're plugging things, Mason,
Yes.
let's do the rest of the show because it's
Oh,
big
yep.
time trailer time this
It is
week.
big time trailer
sort of.
time.
Yeah.
Speaking of, how do you feel? Because the rumor was that there was going to be an Avengers 4 trailer,
Yes.
and a Spider-Man Far
Yes.
From Home trailer. Only one of those came out,
and
So
a
you
Captain
only had
Marvel
to-
trailer.
Oh, that's right. So you only had to do one.
I did too, because it was Captain Marvel. So what it was originally going to be, and this is apparently true, because this
Yes.
is what I heard also, and I've never been wrong.
Uh-huh.
So get ready for this.
I'm ready.
So it was going to be Captain Marvel, which it was.
Uh-huh.
Then on Thursday it was going to be the Avengers 4, and then Spider-Man was going to be on the weekend, right?
Yeah, right.
George Bush Sr.'s funeral happened, so they pushed the Avengers trailer back a day, and then the Spider-Man trailer, which was showing it.
Everyone was too busy saluting.
That's right. So there was like a Brazilian Comic-Con or some shit, which was where they showed the Spider-Man trailer, which we'll talk about. They were going to then release it online, and they didn't. And I think it's also because the Avengers trailer is apparently the biggest trailer of all time already,
Oh, they've done it again.
and it would have pushed out that. And it's kind of weird to kind of go Captain Marvel, Avengers,
Yep.
Spider-Man. It's kind.
Oh,
I feel
I
like it
see.
should have
Right,
gone,
right.
even though that's the order they come out. Maybe Captain Marvel, Spider-Man, Avengers would have probably been a better
Oh, I see.
order.
Just in terms of scale.
Yeah, I think
Right,
so.
Okay. But I also think that there are people. There's room for that.
Yeah.
By the end of, I guess maybe if we've had two huge epic trailers, maybe people are exhausted. But I also feel like maybe people will be like, I'd love a fun little trailer or something.
But I think also the day after is
right.
kind of too
Yeah,
soon,
for sure.
or even 2 days. So I understand why they pushed it back. I think it's 18th. I read on the internet. I don't know. I don't have any information on that, but I've heard the 18th.
Okay,
I
cool.
read that, and anyone can read that because that was said.
That's true. Anyone can
online.
read it.
Yeah.
We did get a look at the stealth suit. The
Yes.
Spider-Man.
We're going to talk about Spider-Man now.
Yeah, let's
we'll
do
do that
it.
one up top.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you think of that shield-based stealth suit?
Looks
There
great.
there is a trailer description.
Do we know for sure it's a stealth suit?
I think it is. Like
Okay,
it's a
right.
shield. Do you reckon he needs a stealth suit? I mean, I guess he probably would.
I think he probably does because he's not good at that.
Yeah. Right.
He's all about crashing into rooftop antennae and such.
Yeah, and such. Yeah, that's right.
Falling off stuff.
Yeah.
He's not the seasoned veteran that we see in
No.
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse as an example. you
That's
know?
right, yeah, which we will be talking about next week. Apparently in the trailer, Mysterio and him are teaming up. That's the thing that we
Oh,
see, yeah.
Interesting.
And someone was mentioning it to me today, and they thought maybe Hydro Man, because Hydro Man is in this movie apparently. Because have you seen that Instagram video of Tom Holland and the water? He gets water thrown at him, or there's water or
Okay, I
something.
have not seen
There's
that.
some water.
Okay,
I
you
can't-
sure this is not some sort of on-set prank?
It's probably a prank. It's probably a
Yeah.
great prank.
Do you think maybe he's on Jimmy Kimmel or something like that?
It might be on Jimmy Kimmel,
He's
yeah.
probably on Jimmy Kimmel.
So yeah, I don't know. So yeah, but that's the thing. Apparently, Hydro Man, your phone is going bananas. What is
Put
happening?
up a photo on the gram.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Look at you.
Most people turn the notifications off,
but
me,
you want to know. You want the
needy.
validation.
Yep, that's right.
Let me check your gram right now, Mason.
Okay.
See if it's worth it. See if I should like. Oh no, I don't like it.
Wow, that's the beauty of nature.
Where'd you take that photo?
In my house.
Is that your house?
No.
Now everyone knows where you live, Mason.
Well, everybody should. If anybody, look, I'll take any opportunity for a plug. If anybody wants to come to my house and murder me, first of all, you'll just have to find where I live on Instagram.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't put that out there in the world because someone will.
That's not where I live.
I feel like at least one person will murder you out of all the people that listen.
Well, somebody's gotta.
Yeah.
You know? I mean...
Law of averages.
Exactly. But I
Yeah.
mean, it's not like everyone can murder me.
That's right.
You know? Yeah.
What do you think of, though, Mysterio and Spider-Man
Yes.
teaming up to do... my voice cracked a little bit and then I did it again.
Is that-
to try to be like I did it on purpose.
Yeah.
But I didn't.
You didn't do it on purpose. That's pretty good.
Can you bring your mic a little closer?
Is that emotional? Is that emotion, or is that you going through puberty?
That's both.
Oh wow!
Yeah, because it's an emotional
It
time.
is an emotional time
As
in a young
someone
man's
who's
life.
blossoming into your youth, Mason,
I
you
would
should
know,
know
yeah.
that of all people.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what do you think about that? Those two teaming up. Those couple of cool kids.
Well, in what context are they teaming up?
Maybe they're doing a supervillain fight
They
together.
might be doing a supervillain fight. It also might be a case of based on the Spider-Man from these movies, it could be very possible that Spider-Man's been tricked into this.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
This I would bet money that it's Mysterio's like, hey, I'm a hero like you, Lau. Let's go and break those diamonds out of the museum. Let's go and steal the crown jewels.
Yeah.
For purposes of superheroing. And he's
Yes.
like, yes, sir.
I'll do it.
I'll do it, sir. For Queen and country. I know he's not actually in England. He's in Venice or something.
Okay, right. Isn't it different parts of Europe or
I think
something?
it is, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I want to see this movie. That
I also
want to
see this movie, yeah.
But as much as I love seeing trailers, I love trailer descriptions even more. So
They're
this is
so
just,
evocative.
This is just as good, if not better.
I wish all trailers disappeared and we only had trailer description.
Me too. Look, Mason, I know you love a Warner Brothers announcement. Can we move off Spider-Man?
I guess.
Okay. I know you love a Warner Brothers announcement.
Okay.
You love to know their upcoming slate.
Yep.
You're excited for the 57 movies they've announced.
When's Roger Rabbit coming back?
It's a good question.
Is that a Warner Brothers property? I feel it is.
Yeah, it might be a mixture because there's some Disney
There is some
characters in
Disney
that.
in there,
I
yeah.
don't know. People love that movie, but I haven't seen it in a very long time.
Neither do I.
Yeah. Do you reckon it's good? I bet it's good. Seems like it'd be a good.
I actually had this conversation with somebody else the other day when somebody said, what did I want to be when I was a kid? And I said, private investigator. And I'm pretty sure it's because in that movie, Bob Hoskins is a private investigator who has a cartoon gun that fires sweet cartoon bullets.
Yeah, that is
each of
pretty
which has a
sweet.
different personality in it.
That's great.
Yeah.
I don't remember that at all.
Oh, it's sick.
Wasn't his brother killed by a toon?
Yeah.
But it turns out to be bloody... I won't spoil it.
Okay. Roger Rabbit did it.
Yeah, Roger
He
Rabbit
was the
did
murderer
it.
the whole time.
He was credited just for that movie, right?
No, there's a book.
Before that?
Yeah, there's a novel.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure there's been talk of a sequel of that as well for like years.
Oh,
and
yeah, for sure. Mhm.
Whatever. And maybe it was next when Bob Hoskins died, but that would have been the Super Mario Brothers movie sequel that I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
So who knows?
Who knows?
Okay, so
Who could you get in place of Bob Hoskins? There's somebody who I'm thinking of.
John Leguizamo.
Okay, all right. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you can. Yeah, I don't know.
Jack Black.
Oh yeah, I could see
Yeah.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Hart.
Yeah, all right.
Should we talk Kevin Hart? No, I don't really care. I don't
Okay,
care
right.
about the Oscars
Yeah.
or any of that.
Oh, I was thinking of Kevin James when you said that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you care about Kevin James?
I don't not care about Kevin James.
Have you seen enough Kevin James movies to do a Kevin James episode of this podcast?
No.
Okay. You haven't seen The
Absolutely
Zookeeper?
No.
Okay.
No. Haven't
Alright.
seen Paul Blart.
Yeah, me neither. Or the
Has
second one?
he taken a serious turn? Has he taken an Adam Sandler style serious
As
turn?
of yet.
No.
Maybe.
Hitch. I've seen Hitch. He's in
I've
Hitch.
seen Hitch.
Yeah, he's in
I
Hitch.
like he's good in Hitch.
All right,
I think
great.
he's very affable
Yeah.
in the things that I've seen
I
him in.
agree.
Have you seen Here Comes the Boom? Where I was going to say USB fighter.
Is it
where,
US?
where he's a UFC fighter.
I have not seen that, no.
Me neither. Okay, anyway, Warner Brothers are adapting Plastc Man, apparently, for the big screen.
What a... In a
They just-
weekend of... Guys, here's the Avengers 4 trailer, and here's the bloody Captain Marvel, and guess what, there's a new Spider-Man movie.
Here's the description.
Into the Spider-Verse has just blown people away. People are 100% Rotten Tomatoes. DC, what do you have? Plastc Man? Plastc Man?
Is there I can't even think of a property they haven't mentioned as developing at some point, or there hasn't been a rumor of. I mean, obviously
Yeah,
there
right,
is a
uh-huh.
lot of them. But,
Yes, for sure.
Man, those guys are just churning them out.
They're
And
churning them out.
Amy Adams also said in an interview that she's done with DC and they're moving in a kind of different direction.
Now, I didn't read that, but I saw the tweet.
Yeah.
Which is good enough. But now I can ask you, is she saying that because she is done? Like, she's like, I'm done with playing this character, or has she received word from DC that they haven't asked her back for anything else?
It's not either way, but it sounds like she's pretty sure that she's not coming back.
Right, okay.
Yeah. So, because it was that thing where actors interview actors, it was her and Nicole Kidman, and they're both like, what's your process? Have you ever seen one of those? Two people like,
Sort of.
Jake Gyllenhaal, what's your process? And Mark Wahlberg's like, well, this is my process. Do you want to see that interview?
No.
Where Mark Wahlberg's
No.
talking about his process?
No, Mark Wahlberg doing anything. I don't want to know. Anyway, Plastc Man.
Yeah.
Okay, look, there's been some great Plastc Man series as it is.
Yeah.
There's a Kyle Baker series which is really good. Great
What's he
art.
known for?
I know him mostly from Plastc Man.
Okay.
But he also did, I don't know, he's got a very stylized look to his art, which is
right.
really, really good.
Cool.
So,
Is this something you're interested in seeing?
yes.
Do you think Warner Brothers can and will pull it off?
Maybe.
What do you base that on, Mason?
Well, maybe if Aquaman works and Shazam works,
Which apparently it does.
yeah, then maybe this is they say if they're going with fun, silly Shazam and they're going with
Fun,
super
silly,
colorful,
and
super exciting
and
Aquaman.
there's Birds of Prey is supposed to be like a bit of a bloody
Yeah, I think
riot.
they're trying to pivot out of grim and gritty, which is probably a good idea.
Yeah, maybe. Especially for something like Plastc Man. I mean,
Yeah.
wasn't there a rumor of this like years ago with like Keanu Reeves or something?
Oh, maybe.
I'm sure I've heard that.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Anyway,
Who would be a good Plastc Man?
Keanu Reeves, Mason.
Really?
Yohan Griffith. He's already done it.
Oh, he's already done stretchy.
Miles Teller. He's done stretchy.
Yohan Griffith already knows like all the special angles.
Yes, he
all
does.
all the camera angles, so you can throw your arm out and it
Yeah.
looks like it's stretching. You
You could get, look, if we're looking in that realm, Matthew Broderick did it for Inspector Gadget, so you could probably get him.
That's true.
French Stewart did it for Inspector Gadget too, back in The Habit.
yeah.
So that's good. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, sure, do Plastc Man. Do any or all of or none of these.
Yeah. I've recently been catching up on some of the CW Arrowverse shows.
Oh, you've been doing the crossover stuff.
Some of the crossover stuff.
How you liking it?
And just some of the odd episodes, because on Netflix or wherever, it usually just says like, it'll be like, the episode will be called like Human Target, and I'm like, oh, it's an episode with Human Target in it. All right, I'll just watch that episode because it sounds kind of fun or whatever.
Was Human Target in it?
He was in it.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
cool.
He's a different Human Target though.
Okay.
Obviously, you know.
But he can be anyone, can't he? Sort of.
It depends on. There's various versions of the Human Target.
Sometimes
so.
he's just a guy who hangs out with you.
Yeah, so the original comic book version, he was a master of disguise. Then they did a TV version a few years ago where he's just a guy who takes on various roles, but he doesn't disguise himself.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm your bodyguard.
Wasn't that good-ish?
The first season was really good.
And then it was wacky
The
or
second
something?
season, they Poochied it up to the extent where they actually added a character called Poochie.
That's
And
great.
it was Mrs. Poochie.
That's
and they really
amazing.
it just got really weird and bad. I think maybe that was a signal.
Is Jackie or Haley in that?
Yeah, he is, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like a guy with a deep dark past, and he's a killer and all sorts of stuff. First season's pretty good. If you can track it down on any streaming service or anything,
won't,
check that.
but
Okay, done.
yeah.
Yeah, cool. Anyway, the reason I said that is because in The Flash, we get Ralph Dibny, the elongated man, who is the slightly less versatile version of Plastc Man in the DC universe.
Yeah.
But he is in the comic books, he's like this world's second greatest detective after Batman. But in this, he's just like a shady, greasy cop. But I feel like people are like, I like this character, so maybe that's...
Does he do lots of stretch show stuff in it?
He doesn't do a lot of stretch show stuff. He's not in heaps of episodes, but
Okay.
yeah,
Alright.
pretty fun.
So it sounds like things are heating up in the Flarrowverse,
Absolutely,
Mason.
they're heating up in the Flarrowverse.
Yeah, man.
But what I guess I'm getting at is maybe they're trial running certain types of characters in the Flarrowverse.
Yeah, right.
And just seeing how they play with audiences, and then just stealing ideas is what I'm saying.
I love stealing ideas.
Because apparently, I watched a few episodes of Legends of Tomorrow as well, and people get into how silly that one is, how silly the series is.
I stopped watching it just because there is 1,000 things to watch forever.
Uh-huh.
But I liked that one. I thought it was really fun. Yeah, and I like the concept and the ship and the cast. And all that.
I kind of think it started out kind of hokey, but it's a lot of fun.
Cool.
Yeah.
Mason, speaking of DC Universe,
Yes.
we've got a bit of a sick burn on the DC Universe in the form of the Brightburn trailer.
Oh yeah, okay, all right.
know,
I see where you're going with that. No, that was a good
transition.
segue. That was good. I liked
didn't
it.
feel right.
Okay, all right.
But, I did it.
You can fix it in post.
No, I
Okay.
did it and we're here. So,
Think about it all night.
yes.
And when you wake up in a cold sweat at 3 a.m. with a perfect segue, just edit it in and no one will know. That's the beauty of podcasting. That's what we won't be able to do when we do it in video form.
That's
so
true.
Get 'em all out
Can't do
now.
any of that, yeah.
Yeah.
So, it's produced by James Gunn, this movie.
Yeah.
Though they're really pushing that James Gunn element of it. And it's directed
Yeah.
by David Yorofsky. He did one of the things he did, he directed the Guardians.
David Yorofsky.
Yeah, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Guardians of the Galaxy Inferno video with David Hasselhoff. He directed that.
Oh, right,
He's done a
okay.
bunch of other stuff with James
Huh.
Gunn.
Does that mean... Okay, all right. Well, I guess my question there was, does that mean that James Gunn is actually directing this?
I don't think so,
Okay,
as far as
right.
I can tell. I mean, he's
Okay.
involved.
Yeah,
but it's
right.
basically, what if Man of Steel murdered people? Which he did. But what if he really did? What if he
Right.
meant it?
Yeah, well, exactly, yeah. Yeah, well, he did mean it, but what if he started earlier, you know? What if he started a bit
What if
earlier?
he got in quick?
Yeah, so this is some ground that I guess has been explored in comic books.
Yes.
Quite a number of
Irredeemable,
times.
I guess, is probably a good
Irredeemable,
example.
Supreme Power, which is
Yep.
a Marvel, a parallel Marvel universe
Mm-hmm.
in which the Superman analog character is captured by the government as opposed to being raised by a kindly family. And what does he turn into? So it's kind of like, what would happen if a Superman with like a superhuman child or person was raised and didn't have the moral fortitude of a Superman,
Yeah.
and didn't have the correct moral compass or whatever. What is that kid going to turn into?
Yeah.
And it turns out a murderer.
Turns out a murderer. Though in this, it looks a lot like Man of Steel, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, yeah.
I mean, the farmhouse and the color palette and
Yeah.
well, the text, obviously, they used
Uh-huh.
is Man of Steel. But it looks like he's intentionally that way. Like whoever sent him with this, either this set of inbuilt instructions.
Yeah, right.
Or there's a device that sets him off that comes with him or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And he's just murdering. He's a kid murdering people
Yeah, right.
in a weird mask.
Uh-huh.
But
And a cape, yeah.
And a
so
cape,
he's
yeah.
that's something that was brought up when when Man of Steel came out the first time.
Yeah.
Which was at one point you see Clark Kent as a child take a red towel
Yeah.
off the washing line and wear it around his neck like a cape, like Superman would. And
Like
a lot of
Superman
people
would.
are like a kid would pretend to be Superman, and a lot of people were like, what? Well, how, if Superman doesn't exist, who's
Yeah.
he pretending to be?
Just a sweet reference,
Just a sweet
Mason.
reference, I guess that's true.
Because there was speculation that that's not kid Superman. That's just a kid who. likes
he's inspired by Superman.
But no, it's Superman.
Yeah, it's Superman, yeah.
Yeah, but no, this is very intriguing to me.
Intriguing, yeah.
I mean, obviously it's not a James Gunn directed film, but it feels like maybe a bit more serious version of Slither, I guess.
Yeah, well, it's got Elizabeth Banks in it.
Elizabeth Banks, yeah.
And that guy who I know from
That guy
things.
from The Office.
Guy from The Office, from
Yeah.
the warehouse.
From the warehouse. So
guy, yeah. Uh-huh.
I'm 100% going to see this. I think it's out in May.
Me
So yeah, it looks good.
Yeah. Interesting. It's interesting to me that they got in with this before any of the licensed. There must be an irredeemable
Have to be,
adaptation
right?
on the
Yeah.
way, or like maybe not Supreme Power, but something of this ilk. Or like there's got to be like what's Mark Miller's up to? He's got something like that.
Yeah,
Superior.
he has a few of those. Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
uh-huh.
Nemesis is like evil Batman. As
Kind of
well.
is, yeah. It's interesting that this an independent production got up first before any of those.
But I guess that's also like Chronicle was that.
That's true.
That
yeah.
got in before a bunch of stuff, didn't it?
And I guess again, it looks good, but it also looks kind of dark. And it's possible that they said, "Listen, we're going to do this, and we'll make it on the cheap for you if you let us just do an original idea." Which is crazy, I know.
I don't like it.
But they could also go, but it's also superheroes. But what if evil?
What if evil?
And people would have been like, "All right, I'm on board.
Yeah,
I'm back on board."
Like the DC universe, they said.
yeah, that's
No,
right.
but yeah, but
cool.
earlier.
Yeah,
Wow, what a world!
yeah.
I love parodies as well. I love those movies where they're like,
Oh, do you think this might be like an epic movie style
I
parody?
hope so. Yeah.
Because there's a scene in it where
Look, it's Borat.
Yeah.
Look, it's that guy who yelled about Britney Spears with a
Yeah.
sheet over him. Just some really timely references.
Yeah, for sure. That'd be incredible. He leaps on there's the lunch lady there, and he attacks her at incredible speed, and then there's just rips a fart noise. That's
Pretty
what we
good.
want. Yeah.
I love it.
Uh,
You been watching Doctor Who?
No,
Me
I said
neither.
I would.
Yep.
But I did my classic move of saying, this
Yep.
looks intriguing. I'm going to watch this whole thing. And I watched 2 episodes and then I've stopped.
That's what I did. People have said this season's on the whole is not bad, up and down, but people seem to be really on board with Jodie Whittaker and the cast in general, like the expanded crew that she
Sure,
moved
yeah,
with.
uh-huh.
So I've been told.
Yeah, right.
I have not. That's the
Just to be clear, I'm for any new listeners, I haven't been turned off this for any moral objections. I just never do.
don't
I
know
just never
about that,
watched,
Mason.
and I haven't turned away because I'm like, well, this character's not very. It just hasn't really, but doesn't strike my face.
You always turn away from Doctor Who.
I do, yeah,
Yeah,
every time.
Yeah, I stopped with Capaldi and kind of and I watched the first one of this, but yeah, she's going to be back for another season.
Cool,
so there
man.
you go. So everyone seems to be okay with that,
Yeah, great. Okay, yeah.
and it's just going to continue on, which is good probably, depending on how good that show is at the moment. Captain Marvel Mason got a bloody trailer.
Yes,
the
that's
second
right.
trailer.
Uh-huh.
I did a trailer breakdown. You can check it out. It's linked below.
Cool.
But I liked it.
Okay, cool.
What did you think though of it?
Also liked it.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, it doesn't have the reveal of the first one because it's a second trailer.
Yes,
But
it's
that
a different trailer.
Bearing that in mind,
Yes.
Okay,
Okay, what do we learn from this trailer?
costumes,
Yes.
helmets.
Yep.
The helmet she's got a red one as well.
Yep.
She's got a red one as well.
No, I
Mason.
get it. No, I understand. Yeah.
And
Uh-huh.
it kind of goes over her like a Tony Stark mask.
It's got mohawk space.
I love the mohawk space.
I love it too. Yeah. Mhm.
That's so hard a design
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
make work, and
Uh-huh.
it seems like
Yeah.
they've done it.
Do
yeah.
we have any clues in this as to how Nick Fury loses his eye?
I put a joke in my video that I think it's the cat.
Right. Uh-huh.
I think it might actually be the cat. I think there's a
Really?
chance that it might
Wow.
be the cat.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to spoil a thing because I saw a toy for this. I'll put the time code in.
Is it a Funko Pop? Nick Fury being attacked by a cat?
I'll it's not that.
Okay.
But I'll put the time code in. Do you want to know? I mean, I guess
Yeah. All right.
there's a toy of Nick Fury, and with him is that cat.
Uh-huh.
Except it's standing on its back legs and it's like handcuffed. So it's like a Skrull or
Yeah, wow.
an alien cat, or because it's an alien cat in the comics.
Yeah, right,
But I
sure.
don't think it's that kind of cat.
Yeah. Right.
So it could be I don't know what it is. So I
Yeah.
think it could actually scratch his eye out,
Yeah. I guess so. Yeah.
which would be wild
Yeah.
if that was the reason he lost his eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he say he has said the last time I trusted somebody it lost me an eye?
Yeah.
He seems to trust that cat a lot.
Yeah.
Which is a mistake, even if it's just a regular.
Just
don't trust a
don't
cat.
trust a
Nick
cat.
Fury, you idiot.
They don't trust you.
No.
Anyway, it's probably not the cat.
Yeah, it's probably not the cat.
But I wish I didn't know that cat reveal. But now I know that cat reveal, and now I guess
I'm glad
everyone...
I do know the cat reveal.
Yeah. Okay. Well, end of spoilers.
Nice.
We can't go back to that now.
Go back to that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's some Kree Skrull stuff happening, Mason.
Yeah.
Who's who though? It looks like things aren't what they seem. Maybe. You know what I mean?
Yep.
What do you think is what it is or isn't seems?
That's a good question.
Because she's like, I'm Kree and we're the greatest heroes in the galaxy or whatever.
Yeah, so
which
you're
makes me
saying
think that,
Yeah, no, for
I don't
sure.
know. Yeah.
Look, I think that
They're probably napalming villages in space.
Yeah.
These guys
Spaypalm?
Spaypalm. Yeah,
Space
that's right.
napalm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, I think that is absolutely true. But also, do you think? Here's the question for you,
Yeah.
James.
Yes.
James.
I'm ready.
Mr. Sunday Movies.
I live here.
Do you think
Yeah.
that
What?
Nick Fury is going to betray her in some way, and that's why they're not on speaking terms anymore?
That's not a bad theory. I did not think of that at all. Yeah. I mean, not in a way that he betrays her forever, that they're not in contact or don't talk.
Oh, really?
obviously.
You don't think that's the
Well,
case?
he's still got contact with her. So even she's probably like, you're a bad bloke and you did,
Yeah,
I don't
right,
like that. So I took your eye, obviously.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm going to space with your eye. But if you ever if you need to call me, if you really need
You
your
really
eye.
need to, yeah. Yeah,
give me-
right.
So that's very possible, yeah.
Like that he's keeping some information from her.
Yeah, right.
Perhaps. Because it seems to be that she was from Earth,
Yes.
as is the origin in the comic books.
Yep.
She ends up in space.
Yep.
We now learn that she has been altered by the Kree
Yes.
to get super Kree powers.
And maybe they altered her memory as well.
Yes.
Yeah. Because they're also definitely hiding stuff from her,
Yes.
it would seem.
Yeah.
Have you seen the theory that Annette Bening is the Supreme Intelligence?
Oh, the big giant head.
The big giant head, yeah. So for those who don't know,
Yes.
bloody, that's what Wikipedia for's made. Bloody get on it, I'll tell you that much. No, it's a thing where it just has all the knowledge of all the great Kree elders.
Yep. Uh-huh.
I think of the face of Bo from Doctor Who. There's a
But
good
bigger.
reference, but bigger and knows more. So, and so it's, she's running the Kree Empire or whatever. So
right.
but also deceptive, and this is for the good of the whatever and blah. I think Annette Bening is also going to be shooting some lasers and having a fist fight at the end as well.
Cool.
Because she mentions in an interview, she's like, I got to do lots of fun stuff. So I don't think it's just going to be like a Glenn Close. Good work, Guardians, and now off you go in the galaxy.
But so you have to wonder about a definition of a classically trained actor's definition of fun. You know
well, the reason I think it might be fun is because she was supposed to be Catwoman.
Oh, right.
Originally,
okay. Yeah,
and
that's true, yeah.
she got pregnant and then had to pull out.
Right.
So it makes me...
Maybe her husband should have bloody pulled her.
Oh, come on, mate.
Ah, sorry.
I'm sure she's got a wonderful family
I
that
bet
she's
she
proud
does.
of, Mason.
Yeah, I bet she does.
You son of a bitch. So I think it might be like that's her expectation of a comic book movie. To do like some cool stuff.
Right. But I mean, cool stuff might also mean, they put the ping pong balls on her face.
Yeah.
And she moves and then it makes the big, and then she can see it live, the big giant head on a screen or something like that.
I
That's
would love
fun.
to see a big giant head on a screen.
Yeah.
David Tench style, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, like David Tench.
David Tench tonight.
Yeah.
People should Google that.
Yeah, they should definitely
Because
Google that.
you won't regret it.
You will.
Yeah, so do you think it's going to end up... And also, the Kree are just generally bad on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., it seems, right? They just generally just kind of ruin the universe, and most of them are blue, but some aren't, maybe. I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah.
Why are some of them blue and some aren't?
I don't
like,
know.
Korath isn't blue.
Yeah.
She's not blue. Jude Law isn't blue. But there's other blue people. There's blue... I don't know what's going on. Are they different races of Kree? I guess they are.
I don't know. It might be that... I do not know that. I don't know the comic book reason for that. Maybe it's the more superior ones are not blue.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know.
fair enough.
Because that's how she could rise above her station of just being a regular person. Maybe they're like, well, she's not blue, so give her the powers. Or she's not blue, we'll put her in the elite team because she must be good because she's not blue.
Not blue, but some of the people in the elite team are blue, aren't there?
Because
a couple of blueies in there.
They've fought their way up to the top.
To the best of the best of the blue.
The best of the blue.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Jude Law's evil, right?
Yeah, for sure. He looks evil.
Yeah. Do you reckon they're going to...
Wait, do you mean in the movie?
Yes.
Oh, then yes.
Real life evil, you think, as well?
I think he's good.
In real life, you think he's good in the movie or good in real life?
I think he's good in real life.
Okay, but in the movie?
Evil.
Okay. Seen Alfie?
Yes.
He's sad. A lot of that movie.
He's sad, yeah.
But, yeah, I think he's... Maybe... Do you reckon there's a chance that Mendo isn't evil?
Isn't he a Skrull, though?
Yeah, but some are good.
Some are good, that's true, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, what does he say? Can you remember any particular lines from
He's like, you want to know the real thing about yourself? Because I know I'm evil. But it might be Mr. X.
That's true, it might be. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I've taken my evil test and I've come up with 100% evil.
I mean, he probably is because he's Ben Mendelsohn.
I've done what Disney character are you? And I'm Cruella DeVille, the most evil one there is.
Oh, they're doing it. Did you see they're doing a reboot of that? Not a reboot, a prequel of that with Emma Stone as Cruella DeVille.
How many Dalmatians? I guess
As
zero.
many as she can kill, I guess.
But I mean, there wouldn't be any
How
Dalmatians.
do you do a prequel about a person who skins animals and make it relatable? I mean, Emma Stone's obviously very charming and all those things, but what are you doing?
That's true.
I feel like it's not with like Maleficent where, you're a witch, but there's a misunderstanding. You poison one person.
That's
okay,
true, yeah.
it happens.
That's true.
But you've skinned a lot of animals, you know?
That's true.
How do you get to that point? Something terrible happened to that woman.
Yeah, but and that's the thing. You can't do a reversal on that. You can't be like, well, she thought she was skinning fake animals, but then it turned out they were real animals.
The real animals the whole time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. Or there's no way.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of there isn't one.
What a weird thing. Like, and to skin a dog. Like, that's fucked up, man.
Yeah.
Like 100 of them.
100 dogs.
And one.
101 dogs, yeah.
Yeah. Do you ever see the live action ones?
No.
Yeah, because they did...
Is Glenn Close in those
Glenn
as
Close
well?
is those as well.
Okay,
yeah.
right.
Yeah. Because there's the sequel as well. Where
It's like a real Glenn Closer palooza.
Yeah. I feel like the stakes aren't raised enough in that sequel because it's 101 Dalmatians and the sequel is 102.
You think it should be 1,001
It should
Dalmatians?
be thousands or millions of Dalmatians.
Wow.
Yeah. Just a planet full of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what else we got here, Mason? Right, so she's got powers and flying and she can shoot stuff. We see a lot of that. Mm-hmm. Do you think she's works her way into those powers. Like, she doesn't have them at the start, and then she's like, look at all these now.
Oh,
because she
good
falls
question.
out of the sky at the start and hits a bloody blockbuster,
That's true, yeah.
putting that company out of business, it would seem.
Yep, that was the catalyst.
Yeah, it
they were
really
doing
was.
fine until then. Yeah, they were on a knife edge of profitability.
They really
and they're
were.
like, provided we can rent out all these VHSs this week, we should be fine. And then bam,
Speed is the big movie of the week, and we've got to get these copies of Speed out there because
that's
it's
right.
1995.
We bought 500,000 copies of Speed. One for every 2 Dalmatians. We're hoping they'll all pair up and watch Speed. This business plan is flawless, provided no one crashes into this blockbuster.
And dogs like the movie Speed, obviously.
Mhm,
It's
that's
two
true.
provisos.
Yeah. Well, they love chasing a bus, don't they?
That's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
It's a good movie.
Yep.
I like Speed.
It's good.
Yeah, so what do you think of the fly shooty stuff?
Yeah, it's good. Oh, you're saying will she build up to that? I think
Yeah.
so, because we'll need, like, I feel like they're going to need to ground, because it's a set somewhat in space. I think they'll need to ground us Doctor Strange style.
Yeah, right.
Where she'll be like, I don't know how to use my powers. And they'll be like, focus, and then you
do
can
know
use your
to.
powers. And then she'll
And
be like,
then-
I can use my
I'm
powers
doing
a
it.
little bit.
I'm doing
it.
Because at the end, she just flies into space and just laser zapping everybody.
Yeah.
And I think there might be that thing that you're talking about, that you hate that character being in this universe, Mason, because you hate women. But in addition to that, you said...
Go on.
You said
No
that-
objections here, go on.
No, you said that it's putting that person of that level of power in a team like the Avengers. Because even the Hulk, like, he can't fly and shoot lasers. And
Yeah.
you can batter him enough and he'll... You know, he
Yeah,
can't,
right. Uh-huh.
Because I don't think the Hulk in the movies is as strong as the comics. Or at the moment he is. Like, as Thor can fist fight him.
Yeah,
Thanos
right.
can put him down pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. I'm sure they'll work. I'm sure they've thought about this.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, it's pretty much what Iron Man does, just fly spinning in a circle shooting everybody.
That's true, yeah.
So you don't need to hate on it, Mason.
I won't just anymore.
Take your foot off the bloody hate brake.
Okay, I will.
Yeah. We'll talk about the suit just quickly. We've talked about the start. Still on board, Mason?
The Captain Marvel suit.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks great.
Do you think it's the electricity and the power going through her which will change the color of the suit?
Ooh.
You know when she
Ooh,
suits
it's
up and her
important.
hair goes like
Yeah, it's
Goku?
important. Yeah,
And it's like,
yeah, right.
Look at all this hair. Don't touch it.
But
It's
why would it
electric.
change to those particular colours?
I don't know, man. I don't know anything.
That's true, yeah.
You forgot that.
Look, I'm fine if it does, and I'm fine if it doesn't.
I just don't think it's two suits.
You think it's the one suit?
Yeah, I just don't
Wow.
think there's two suits.
Okay,
I
alright.
think she realizes something and, you know, something's wrong with the whatever, and then powers manifest and she's got a red suit. And the Kree are like, you promised that you'd wear a green suit. And she's like, well, I've changed my
Change my
suit.
mind. Different suit.
No, suit, not mine.
Okay, I've changed my mind and suit. Yeah, bitches.
Yeah, so there you go.
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool. Anyway, like I said, the trailer breakdown if people want to
Mm-hmm.
hear any more about that. The Game Awards happened. Do you watch them?
No.
Okay,
What
here
game?
big
Okay.
reveals, Mason.
Okay, here we go. You might have to explain any and all of the games.
The Game Awards are the Oscars for games.
No, I figured that out from context.
Well, what
yes.
else do you need? What
No,
other
no,
explanation
so you might
do you
have to
need?
explain what the games are.
I'm just going to explain the things that I saw and
Okay,
liked.
cool.
I think
Alright.
there was a persona, and they revealed some stuff for like Super Smash Brothers, which people
this
seem to like.
this isn't about you're not talking about the actual awards themselves.
You can talk about the awards
Okay,
themselves
but-
also.
Okay, right.
Do you want
But
to
there's
know
revelations
what do you
during the
think
awards.
won Game of the Year number 1? Bearing in mind, Red Dead Redemption 2 has swept the awards. Who do you think won?
Secret of Monkey Island,
Which one?
the first one.
It was the second one. You were close, but it didn't. Yeah.
Alright.
You watched that video I sent you?
No, you said I should, but I didn't
It's
get to
good.
it. Okay, all right.
I
good.
sent Mason a video about the secret of Monkey Island, the history of, and all the way up to the present. It's really good because I know you love those games, Mason.
I do
don't
love
you?
those games.
Anyway, no, God of War won. So yeah,
okay.
which is good. I think it's a good game. Okay, so but they promised big reveals. I think the tag. Yes.
My question was going to be: Does Kratos and his son arrive on a monitor and accept the award or anything like that?
Well, they did the thing where the voice actors came out and he said a line from the thing. It was really
okay.
funny. Yeah.
Okay.
It's the dude who plays Teal'c from
from Stargate.
Stargate
There you
and
go.
the kid from the mid-90s. Yeah.
A kid from the mid-90s.
No, a kid
they
from
thought
the
him
movie.
out.
the
They
mid-90s.
thought him out.
The movie mid-90s. You know,
not
Jonah
seen
Hill's movie about...
Oh,
it's the
okay.
90s and skateboarding.
Oh, I see.
Remember that?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, anyway...
We've thought out this kid was cryogenically frozen in the mid-90s. We just thought him out to accept awards.
Correct. No, I thought because the Russo brothers were there
Mm-hmm.
to give out an award. And I thought, Oh, I didn't think they'd announced the trailer
Yeah, right.
for the Avengers, but I thought they'd do the Avengers game. At least
They'd announced that, right, uh-huh.
You know,
And they didn't.
They didn't.
Okay.
They said an award and then they left.
Okay, cool.
So, good on them. Bloody tricked me, I'll tell you that
Yeah,
much.
they're all about, you think they're going to zig and then they zag.
Yeah, well, they bloody zagged me, man, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the tagline of the game show was like, something like, games will change, or the world will change, or something like that, but nothing really changed.
Change the channel.
There was some cool... Okay, so here are the reveals. There was a game from the people who did, like, Monkey Island... Not Monkey Island.
I knew it!
Assassin's Creed.
Oh!
It looks like Monkey's Creed.
Ubisoft.
Yeah, but it's not them. I think it was the developer behind some of the
Okay,
earlier
right.
ones. And he's making this game. It's like a smaller project where you start as like a primate and then you work your way up to primordial people. So you start as just like a monkey in the forest. And like you'd be getting attacked by giant birds.
And it's
shit.
Assassin's Creed style, is what
Yeah,
you're
it
saying.
seems that way.
Okay.
But it's not really.
Okay.
Uh,
Are you the one creature
I think
that
you
evolves,
change.
or are
You
you
evolve.
ants? Okay,
I
right.
think you
So it's not your
evolve as you
ancestors.
go.
Okay.
The other thing was there was a new Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat 11 was announced.
yeah.
They looked like there was an evil Raiden or something. Or he was sick of some shit.
What a twist.
What a twist. And then they also revealed Ultimate Alliance 3.
Oh, good.
Our favourite game series.
Yep.
And they revealed it for the Switch exclusive. I'm not going to get it because...
You are going to get it.
I'm not.
You're not going to
I
get it.
hate those games.
Maybe you'll like this game.
Looks the same. Looks like a mobile game, which is fine. But I don't like these games enough. I mean, even if I did like these games, yeah, I'd probably get it. But
You
I
have a
don't.
Switch, don't you?
I do.
What do you enjoy playing on that?
At the moment, I'm playing Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, so I haven't played it in a long time.
Okay.
But it's good. And I played also Doom, which was good. And I played Mario Kart, which was good. And I beat that new Mario game, which was really good. And I want to get Zelda as well. So I still got to work my way through all these other
work
games.
through that back
Anyway,
catalog.
Andrew Levins and bloody that other dude, he does it. You know that other dude. They do it. Angus Truscott.
Yep.
Oh, they'll talk about all this stuff on Hey Fam
Cool.
this week if people want to.
That'd be great, yeah.
And next week is their live show on Saturday, which I can't go to because I have 15 things on that day.
And it's in Sydney.
And it's in Sydney. Well, I was going to go,
Ooh.
but I didn't go.
When is it?
Next Saturday, the 15th?
Oh,
Is
okay,
next
cool.
Saturday the 15th?
I also can't go.
Both of us can't go.
Can't go. Be nice to go,
Just
though.
like today, I couldn't go see Bumblebee because I was doing this live show.
Ugh.
I know. I really wanted to see it.
I hear it's good.
And now I can't see it forever.
Yeah.
It's really annoying.
It's, people are enjoying it.
People are saying
And it's a...
better than the best one
They're
since...
saying the best one, which is not saying much, but they're saying it's also actually good.
If you
There's
said-
a proviso that it's actually good.
If you said any of them, except for the first one,
Mm-hmm.
if you said any of them are the best one,
Yeah.
I'd go, yeah, well, maybe. I don't.
It's hard to say, isn't
But this
it?
one seems like it's
Yeah.
a cut above the rest.
And it's apparently a hard reboot.
really?
So it's basically Bumblebee's arriving on Earth. The reason for the Transformers arriving on Earth is different, and it's, obviously Optimus Prime's back and blah
Yeah.
blah blah. So there's no.
I mean, there's no continuity in those movies.
Yeah, I
anyway,
know, but still, but it's as if the other ones haven't happened. So,
Good.
Yeah.
I wish life was like that. You want to know
Grim.
you want to know some bloody Daredevil news?
Yes.
It's cancelled.
Yeah, I heard.
This is what Charlie Cox has said about it, though. It's just how business works, but also these characters mean a lot to people. It's weird to think there's a chance I won't play Matt Murdock ever again.
Ooh, I noticed you emphasized a certain word there.
Chance, Mason. I mean, I don't think that necessarily means that he will play it again, but I mean, anything can happen. Wouldn't it be weird though if you did play a role like this and then they recast it and you just never do it again? Must be
Yeah.
weird, right? Must be weird for Christian Bale when he was bloody John Connor and then they recast it. I imagine that hurts.
So weird for him.
Don't you reckon that would have hurt?
Yeah, he would have just been in his wife he'd just be in his chair looking all grim.
Yeah.
His wife would be like, "You all right, honey?" And he'd be like, "What accent would he be doing? American accent." So it'd be like,
It depends what movie he's got
what
coming
he's
up.
doing currently. Yeah.
Maybe he's just stuck to the John Connor one because he's still in
He's
it.
locked in it, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But this dude from Rolling Stone
And he's
called-
looking at it and he's like, who's the new guy? Who's the new guy? That
What's
guy?
his name? The other one, the Australian dude.
The Australian guy,
Ted
yeah.
Danson.
Not Ted Danson.
Ted Danson?
No, it's not Ted Danson. Courtney, not Jai Courtney, the other guy.
Mark from Auntie Donna.
No. Good call though. Could be.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Broden from Auntie Donna.
Yeah, we saw him the other day.
Yeah.
He's a good dude.
Anyway, he'd look at the paper and Variety or whatever, and it'd be like, "This guy casters."
Yeah.
Kind of, and he'd be like, "Oh,
What the fuck's that guy's
Good
name?
for
Jason
you.
Clark.
good for you,
Jason Clark.
good for you,
Jason Clark.
good for you, Jason Clark." Good for you. Just real quiet.
Just real quick under his breath. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, what do we got here? Rolling Stone's Alan Sepinwall said...
Oh, that's a great name.
I believe so. The Marvel shows for Disney Plus are being produced by Marvel movie execs who do not like or get along with Marvel TV execs who made, Daredevil, all that.
That's what we've heard, right?
Technically, that's right. Technically, they could make a Luke Cage show in a few years down the line. They just don't want to. And if they did, they'd be starting over from scratch creatively, like Sony ditching the Andrew Garfield movies for the Tom Holland Spider-Man. Yeah, I think that there might be a bit of backlash if they recast, I think.
I think so too.
I don't think they need to, but, I don't know. But it sounds like we're not going to be getting these for a while, if ever again.
No, that's a shame.
Well, at least...
For most of it.
Yeah.
I think on the whole they were better.
I think they were okay.
They were good more than they were bad, yeah.
They made some, didn't they?
They sure made some,
We saw all of them, nearly.
Again, put some of them in the movies. Come on. Or put them in the TV series.
Yeah, that's
fine. What about get that Bucky Falcon series, put Daredevil in it.
Yep.
Why not? Hey?
I agree with you.
Yes.
I'm agreeing with you, Mason. But if they really hate each other, they don't want to adhere to the continuity of another whatever, I'd
I
imagine.
guess that's true,
None of them do anyway.
Should we volunteer to broker some sort of peace treaty between the Marvel movie and TV executives?
I won't do it for free, Mason.
No, I also won't do it for free.
Can we get paid to do it? To broker a deal, is what you're saying?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
They will not pay us to do
What if
that.
they did, but it was only on the proviso that we had to pull it off at the end? Is it worth it? Could we do it?
Oh, we only get paid, no win, no fee. That's
Yeah.
what we promised them.
That's
We
what I'm
promised them if we can't get this deal done,
Well, who
nothing.
can, first of all?
Yeah, exactly. Who can?
Yeah, no one.
No one
Just
can.
us.
Just us. Yeah, that's true.
Man.
But if we do it,
Also, I don't really want this.
Alright.
Like, I don't really care if they come back together.
Well, now that you've shown your hand, we're not going to get it, are we? I was going to say $10 million, but now we'll barely get $5 million if we pull it off. So thanks for nothing.
That's okay. I'm happy to help.
All right.
Right, what do we got here? There was a new Game of Thrones trailer. They didn't really show anything, but they did say it was some statues moving towards each other and
Incredible.
fire and ice coming together.
Ooh.
You didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it.
But you didn't have to. And
Cool.
you didn't.
I didn't.
And they said the release date is April. So get ready.
Okay,
Gear up,
right.
Mason, for that show
Is
you
this
have
the final
to watch.
season? Tell me again. Is it?
Yes, but then there's a prequel.
Then there's a
So then
prequel.
we're going to all jump on board that.
I had a question.
Okay.
I saw a bus shelter. earlier.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. End of the
Pretty
story.
good, Mason.
What do you reckon about that?
For a tram driver, that's pretty controversial.
I know, right? But I get out. But there was an ad for a George R.R. Martin book that is out now.
Yeah.
And it's a history of the
Yeah,
dragons
it's
of
like a
Westeros
lore
or something
book or
like that.
some shit,
So
yeah.
is that George R.R. Martin just trolling his
It
readers
might
at
be,
this
yeah.
point? Because aren't they all just banging on like, when are you doing the next book?
Yeah.
What are you doing the next
You're
book?
gonna die!
You're going to finish the next book. And he's just like, well, I could do that. Or I could release this book about zoning hundreds of years ago.
In a fictional world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, he's so... Yes, that's what that's... I saw him, he went on Colbert maybe and talked about it, so...
Okay.
Yeah. And, he's having a good time with it. With
Is
his
it a big book? Is it a...
I don't know.
I mean, it looked
Probably.
physically large, but it wasn't a bus
I think it
shelter,
might even
so-
be 2 parts or something. I don't
Right.
know, man. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
I mean, look, I stopped reading those books, so I don't care if it ever comes out. But I know a lot of people,
Yeah.
a lot of people care
Uh-huh.
deeply about that
They'd
book.
be steaming mad then if he's
course
just,
they
he's
would,
just releasing
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
He's going to release a Game of Thrones cookbook after this, I
It
reckon.
would not surprise me. A lot of
Ah.
those books are talking about various foods and
Oh.
and such.
A sweet bread?
There might even be a Game of Thrones cookbook.
I bet there
There'd
is.
at least be an unofficial one.
Yeah, right.
And Kook-book. You say Kook-book
I
like
said,
me?
yeah, I will now.
Yeah, it's called A Feast of Ice and Fire.
Oh, great. Is it official?
Official.
Ooh.
The official Game of Thrones companion.
Do you think all the actors get in there and they're like...
That one-handed dude is giving it a go
Yeah,
with one
absolutely.
hand?
Yeah. You know, bloody... You know, Jon Snow cones.
Oh,
something
that's
like that.
good,
Yeah, it's
Mason.
pretty good, right? And it's shaved ice in a little
Yeah.
cup, but then it's got like maybe some raspberry through it, so it's all bloody. Like
I like
blood
that,
in the snow,
Mason.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Very good. Can you do another one?
Daenerys teriyaki sticks.
It's got blood through it as well.
Lots of blood on it. Yep. Uh-huh. Yep.
Did you do anything with Ned Stark?
Ned-
Bread Stark.
Bread Stark.
Okay.
There we go.
Just for some starters.
Yeah, that's right.
Got blood through it?
Yep. Bread starters. Yep. Got some blood on it. Look, conceivably we could do this all night, but we shall not.
Yeah, so I'm glad it's coming back. April, not too far away.
Uh-huh.
Especially if you're listening to this in April.
So
Gear up,
close.
mate. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really exciting for you.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah.
We're capturing that magic.
You're excited for Men in Black?
Sort of?
It's
What's it called? Men in Black International.
International.
Ooh.
They're going all over the world, or probably just to London or something.
Yeah.
What's her name's in it?
Tessa Thompson.
Yeah, is she British?
She's not British.
Okay.
We looked into this.
Yeah, wasn't that weird when we didn't know?
Yeah.
And I still didn't know. Like, I
We're
doubted
still
myself.
not 100% sure. But we just watched Creed 2, in which she's definitely American.
I'm sure I've seen her do a British accent. I mean, obviously in Thor.
Yeah.
But maybe in other stuff.
It's just that her name is Tessa,
Yes.
which I feel is one of the most British names.
It is.
And she looks like somebody who would have been in Press Gang. Remember that show about
I remember.
teenage newspaper
I saw that guy
writers?
once in real life.
Dexter Fletcher.
I saw him in real life at a market in London.
Oh.
I nearly stopped him to be like, "You're in Doom." I nearly stopped him.
And other things.
But Doom.
Doom.
Yeah. I didn't stop him because he doesn't want that.
No, for sure.
Does he?
No, exactly.
Short guy too.
All right.
Yeah. Because in Doom he was bigger.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
What else we got here?
I have one more. I have a piece of news that
Okay.
I wrote
He's got
down.
it in his
I
little
I
book.
checked my little book because I'm
Okay.
like, we gotta get this one out. This week, Tom Cruise was in a video
Yeah.
extolling the virtues of switching off motion smoothing on your TV.
Yeah.
What's going on there?
You don't know about this?
No, I'm aware of how motion smoothing
Yeah.
but why is he in a video about it? That
Because
was him
he's
and-
passionate
who's
about
that guy?
film.
Who's the other guy again?
Christopher McQuarrie,
Right.
Dictionary.
Fallout guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So for those who don't know, which now everybody knows, it's this smoothing kind of, like a sports feature.
It's something. It's your television will fill in the gaps.
Yeah.
Somehow.
It's like that weird Hobbit 48 frames per second.
Yeah. It's so you can keep your eye on like the soccer ball or
Yeah.
whatever, while or the tennis ball.
Or the soccer ball.
Or the soccer ball.
Yeah.
But those two balls. Anyway, but when you're watching like a sports game or whatever, and apparently with a lot of TVs, motion smoothing's switched on
Yes.
by default when you buy it.
I know mine was for this one.
Mine
but
was also,
the
yeah.
Samsung one, Mason.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely not. It
Oh,
wasn't.
motion smoothing free.
Which I appreciated.
Wow.
Yeah, I hate that effect. Not enough to rope Tom Cruise into making a video on it.
So
but-
weird. Are
He's
they
just
getting
passionate
money
about
for that?
film? Probably not.
Okay,
Well,
right.
it wasn't even for. I think it's just a clever viral marketing campaign for Mission Impossible as well. Because
It's probably true.
It is an ad
'Cause
for
it's
Mission
weird.
Impossible.
But it wasn't funny. It was
It was
just-
very funny.
Oh, good point.
No, it wasn't. It was. He takes everything 100%
Yeah,
seriously.
yeah.
That dude is a shark,
It really
dead
is.
behind the eyes,
Yeah.
never stop.
Yeah. But do you want him to stop? I don't want him to stop
No.
ever.
I want to see him stop until he splatters into the side of a mountain.
Yep, agreed.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you think he's gonna hurt himself? Do you think he's gonna do like a space jump or something? He can't do another jump in the next one.
No, I don't think they would actually let him do anything that would harm him in that way.
I disagree.
Really?
Because he did that jump in the last one. He's doing all sorts of cliff stuff. He loves the cliff thing. He's
It's true,
on
yeah.
the side of a bloody plane. I mean, I know he's all strapped in, it's all safe, but have you seen that documentary about that dude who free climbed like that mountain?
No, I have seen a video of two men who jump out of a biplane in squirrel suits and then they fly into another biplane.
That seems very dangerous. Do they
Seems-
have backpacks on?
Yes.
I mean, sorry, not backpacks. Just with their
Parachutes.
lunch in it.
I don't think so.
No parachutes.
No backpacks or parachutes, yeah.
Oh, God. Yeah. Shouldn't do that.
No.
All right, what else we got here? Oh, man, do you like the G.I. Joe movies? Including the one from the 80s?
Yes.
Remember that dude? Who's the lead guy in G.I. Joe in that movie? Is it Duke or something?
In the cartoon one?
Yeah.
Probably Duke.
Remember he gets speared by
Duke or Hawk?
Yeah, remember he gets speared by a snake?
Sort of.
Yeah, like all I remember is a dude straightens out a snake and he gets speared with the snake.
Incredible.
And he was supposed to die, but then it came out after Transformers, so they switched it.
So he didn't
Because
die.
Optimus Prime died. But it
Yeah,
was
yeah.
that idea for Optimus Prime to die came from the G.I. Joe movie.
Did it?
Yeah, it did. So there you go. Anyway, he's been speared by a snake in real life, that voice actor, which is nuts. That's the news. That's the G.I. Joe
incredible
news.
news,
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah. No, there's a Snake Eyes spin-off / potential reboot in the works.
Okay. Given that the second one was kind of a reboot of the first one anyway.
Yeah, and not good, except for the cliff scene, which is all of a sudden really good. The Rock's in that movie.
Have we seen both of those? Have you seen both?
I saw one on a plane, I saw one at the cinema.
I've also seen both. Isn't
Yeah.
it weird?
Yeah,
you never
yeah.
intend to watch a G.I. Joe movie, and then
No.
you've seen both G.I. Joe movies.
And Joseph Gordon-Levitt is in the first one.
Yes.
He's Cobra Commander.
And so is what's his face?
Yeah, Christopher Eccleston.
Yeah, thank you.
Channing Tatum.
Channing Tatum's in it. One of the Wayans brothers is in it.
It's got a stellar cast. Brendan Fraser's in it.
Yeah.
Or Fraser? How do you say it?
Fraser.
It's Fraser.
It's not.
Niles. Anyway, okay, if you're doing a Snake Eyes reboot,
Yes.
he's a mute horribly scarred man in a mask.
Yep, I know, and he doesn't. You're right. He doesn't talk.
Do you think they're thinking Deadpool? What are they thinking here?
he gets a chip in his neck and he talks with the voice of Gilbert Gottfried, and he can't stop talking?
It's always Gilbert Godfrey with you, isn't it?
It really is.
What do you think about Snake Eyes? I mean, he's an interesting character in the comics,
Yeah.
isn't he?
Yeah, he is. That's true. I mean, I guess you could do, if it's a reboot, you could do it with the origin story. You could do him, he's an all-American...
Is he going to fight Storm Shadow?
Probably. He's an all-American hero and
Yeah.
then blah, blah, blah. But I mean, I guess they retold most of that origin in G.I. Joe 2. So
Yeah, but
maybe
no one
not.
knows or cares.
Nobody did
about
know or
that.
care. How about this? And they won't do it, but it'd be great. What if it was totally silent?
Yeah, that'd be...
He never speaks, and
We never speak of
we
it.
never speak of it. Nobody in this bloody cinema speaks.
Yep, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
What a world.
Mm-hmm.
Man, when I saw Mortal Engines this week, which we'll talk about in what we're reading for 2.5 minutes,
Okay, cool.
there was a dude in my seat again.
Yep,
I
nice.
just don't...
What are you, some sort of dude in your seat magnet?
I just don't understand, and then there's the thing where he's like, what? And then he checks his ticket, he's like, oh, no, I thought I was... But he's back a row in the middle. You didn't, you can just get up. You don't have to do the pantomime you accidentally sat in the wrong
Yeah,
seat.
yeah.
Just get up.
Now, without revealing where you go to the movies,
Yes.
would you say it is an area with a high population of dropkicks?
Of dumbasses.
Yeah.
It can be. But
Yeah,
I
right.
think it's because the only session was in the afternoon. If you get it in the morning, the dumbasses are at an all-time low. Because they're all in bed, as I
that's
mentioned.
True, yeah. Yeah.
It's a
They were
dumbass
pounding
free
shots
time.
all last night.
Probably.
They're in bed now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So there you go. Anyway, we'll talk about that later. Dave Callahan, who wrote...
Did you say Callahan?
I did.
Okay.
Not Callan.
No, but Callahan. Not
what it
Callahan,
says here.
Callahan. Okay.
That's what it says here. I can look it up.
No, you don't have to. No, that's an interesting take. It's not Callahan.
Well, now I feel bad because what if his name's not Dave Callahan?
Then it should be Callahan.
Let me double check that.
Okay, while you're doing that, I've got another one for you. Ready for this?
It is Dave Callahan.
ready for this?
Yeah.
Bran Muffin Stark.
Oh, that sounds boring though.
No, but it's...
Oh, it's got blood on it, right?
It's got blood in it. Blood in it and on it. Yeah. And its legs don't work.
The muffin's legs don't work.
Its legs don't work.
Great.
Yeah.
A song of fire and rice? You could
Nice.
call it.
That's
I
good.
don't know.
Good.
Thank you. I need something else for fire though. Something in rice. What goes with rice but also rhymes with fire?
Oh.
You know what I mean? Anyway, we'll come back to it.
Okay, cool. We'll
But
get back
did
to
you
it. Yeah.
did you consult your book to do that just then? Did you write
So,
that down?
yeah, the back half of this notebook I've just written rhymes. It's just a series of rhymes.
Anyway, Dave Callahan is going to be writing the Shang Chi Master of Kung Fu movie.
Oh, yeah,
for
that's
Marvel.
right.
Apparently,
Now-
the script will. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
The script will modernize the hero to avoid stereotypes that many comic characters of that era were saddled with. Probably a good idea.
Yeah. I feel it was mostly stereotype free from the stuff I've read, but maybe I've only read an.
Have you read the early ones?
Not the super early ones.
Yeah, because I bet they're not. I bet they're full of stereotypes. But this was one of the original ones. That
Yes,
they
it was.
planned to do.
So for anyone who doesn't know, in the 90s, Marvel leased out, or they licensed out all their A-list characters, the X-Men,
Yeah.
Fantastic Four,
Fantastic Beasts.
Fantastic Beast from the X-Men,
Beast from the
obviously,
X-Men,
Spider-Man.
yeah. Yep.
And they were left with kind
Beast
of
Wars. They did it all.
Yep, war games.
Yep, the movie War Games. Wasn't
movie
there a
War
sequel to that recently?
Yeah, there was, I think.
Was it great?
I haven't. Why would I watch it?
I bet it was really
Yeah, I
good
bet it was
because the
really
first
good.
one was really good.
Right.
Wasn't
Great
good.
stuff.
People love it, but it's not a good movie. It's a shit, it's a shit film.
Whoa! It might be also be a reboot.
Great.
I think it's on Netflix. Maybe that's where we both saw it. So Marvel were only left with their B-list and lower characters.
Yeah.
And when they made the deal with, I guess, Paramount, was it
Yes.
Paramount
Yeah.
to create Marvel Studios and create their own stuff? In order to get the funding for that, they put up the rights to
I did a video on this.
yeah, there were many of their lower tier characters.
Marvel's biggest gamble, I call this.
So Iron Man, who at the time was like a B to C list character, Captain America,
Yep.
other characters, and one of which was one we have not seen yet, which is Shang-Chi, the Master of Kung Fu.
That's
that was in
right.
that basket of
Of
characters
crap.
that they were willing to potentially lose if these movies
Yeah.
flopped.
Which they didn't because they're still making them and people
Yeah.
like them.
That's right. And so now they're back to this. And this is, I guess, Shang-Chi is one of the reasons why people were kind of annoyed that Iron Fist was the first
right.
was the first Marvel martial artist to appear on the TV screen at least, because before him was Shang-Chi, the Master of Kung Fu.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, why didn't they bring him on first? And I guess for one of the reasons, because they wanted to fast track, I guess, Power Man and Luke Cage and Iron Fist
Yeah,
being
right.
pals and
And then
friends or
cancel it
whatever.
as quickly as they could.
And I guess because my guess would be because Iron Fist also has a gimmick. He's got the Iron Fist, and Shang Chi is just a guy who's good at kung fu.
Yeah.
And with everybody in the Marvel universe, as we know, is good at kung fu.
And maybe they also didn't want to, they were waiting for the right time to do it, or
For
like,
sure,
is
yeah,
this
yeah.
even going to work? But off the back of some minor characters that if Ant-Man can work, this
For
could
sure,
definitely
and
work.
I guess
And imagine amazing kung fu.
that's what I'm talking about. And I think
Iron Fist, but slightly better. If you can
right.
imagine that.
Can't imagine
a man who can actually do kung fu.
Oh, that's the dream, isn't it?
Yeah.
But and also, I think at a certain point, maybe kung fu was probably super saturated in the movie market.
Yeah.
And maybe they wanted to. They didn't want to be like, okay, here's another kung fu.
Got like
guy.
the Raid and John Wick.
Yeah,
and
don't throw
maybe
just
that's not
throw
that,
him on the
but-
pile. Maybe wait till there's a lull in the market a little bit and bring that back.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. What a world, though, isn't
What a
it?
world we live in.
So we're going to be getting that Shang-Chi, Master of Kung Fu, but not stereotypes this time
Yeah.
around. Well, Mason, there's one more trailer we got to talk about.
Okay, but
This.
before that,
Oh, man.
Scotch Finger Baelish.
It's good. Are you reading these off?
I'm reading characters from Game of Thrones
okay,
on
I thought-
Wikipedia.
I thought you'd
I haven't
found-
made these. I'm just going through a list and being like, what? Okay. Scotch Finger obviously being that type of biscuit.
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
You can make your own at home. They've got blood in them, though.
Yeah,
in this
they've
case.
obviously got blood in them and
yeah.
on them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good, Mason.
Yeah, thank you.
Are you in the Game of Thrones Wikipedia just scrolling
List of characters, yeah. Mhm.
Great.
Yeah.
This is going really well.
We're going great guns, I think.
The joke, it just keeps on being the best joke.
I agree. And oftentimes we'll think of a little bit, like a joke, if you will.
Yep.
Air quotes joke.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I'll be back to that later.
And you
then
never do.
at the end, where I'm like, oh man, we never got back to that, which is a shame because it was a really good joke to keep doing. In this case, it's not a very good joke, but I've got the page open on Wikipedia, so it's going to continue regardless. I'm just going to keep throwing them in
I'm
there.
excited for this to continue for as long as you
too.
can keep up this facade.
Yep.
This farce, I should say.
Yeah.
Good.
Melisandre Minestrone.
It's not
Melisandre
enough.
Minestrone.
It's not enough. Oh, you're
No.
just going to call it Melisandre
Melisandre
Minestrone.
Minestrone.
'Cause you can't just call it
Melisandre's Minestrone because she's a witch or whatever. She's probably doing
But
stuff.
you can't just call it Minestrone. I think you have to use her name as well.
Melisandre's...
Because I think it's not enough in Minestrone to know that it's related
Yeah, no,
to
that's
her.
why it's Melistrones, yeah.
Melistrones.
No, Melisandre's Minestrone.
What about if it's Melistrones?
No, but then you have to... No.
Because then is it cannellones?
Oh, there's a whole Melisandre page. She gets her own page. Melisandre's Minestrone, Melisandre's Cannelloni.
Love it.
Ah. Mwah. She's
Bellissimo.
from the... Yeah, she's from the Italian district.
Married to
Of
Guy
Westeros.
Pearce in real life.
Oh.
There you go.
Bellissimo.
Mason, I love bringing the big news to people about ShipStation.
Our favourite sponsor.
Is it?
No, currently in this ad spot, it's our favourite sponsor.
I can't disagree with you less.
Wow. But you can't disagree with me more.
No, I'm agreeing with you.
Terrific.
I can't disagree with you less.
That's very
I've
true.
spun it
That was good.
into a wonderful ad for ShipStation
Mm-hmm.
because they're North America's #1 e-commerce shipping software.
We love North America. We love shipping solutions.
Yes.
We love e-commerce.
We do love e-commerce.
And we love ShipStation.
That's right. And the big news is, of course, that they're now available in the UK. Now that the holidays are almost here, they're almost upon us. You know that online selling is about to get cray up in everyone's space. Do you agree?
Is that part of the copy? Have you
That's me.
improvised that? You've
That's
improvised
me doing that on the fly.
Yep.
So if you're selling online and you want to get your orders out quickly and cheaply, and keep your customers happy, that's where ShipStation comes in.
Don't want it to be cray, do you?
No, you don't.
You want to keep the cray outside the walls.
You manage, so you can manage.
Keep the cray at bay.
That's good, Mason.
ShipStation, you can have that.
For money.
Yeah, for money, not for free.
Manage and ship all of your holiday orders from one simple online dashboard. So ShipStation imports your online orders from anywhere you sell from, eBay to Amazon, even your own website, whether it's on Shopify, BigCommerce, or another. I can't name another. I don't know if they can either, but they've said or another. But whatever it is,
They
they
dare
will
you to
do
think
it.
of another.
That's
Yeah.
right. And also with savings up to 78% below retail, print shipping labels one at a time or in batches, and it's perfect for any size online seller, whether you dispatch one or thousands of packages a day. So think about your business. Is it big? Is it small? Is it in between? It has to be one of those three things.
And ShipStation covers them all.
Correct.
You thought ShipStation wouldn't cover one of those options, but they do. All of them.
If you thought that, you've lost your mind.
Yeah.
And your sense of what ShipStation is.
That's
I feel.
right. Yeah.
With ShipStation, get your orders out fast and keep customers happy. And as you know, a happy customer means more orders, and that's good business. You can actually try ShipStation for free for 30 days, plus get a special bonus when you use the promotion code PLANET. To take advantage of this incredible offer, just visit ShipStation.com, click on the microphone at the top of the homepage, and type in planet. That's ShipStation.com, then enter promotion code planet. ShipStation.com, get ship. Say it together.
Okay.
Done.
And keep the crate bay.
Yeah.
Keep that crate bay.
Please do. Mason, Avengers Endgame is probably why people are listening to this.
Probably.
So
Wait, not for my Game of
now
Thrones
they
food
are,
puns?
obviously. Now they've
Yeah.
got 2 reasons to listen.
Okay, good.
I also did a trailer breakdown for this. I'll link it below. And there'll be some other videos this week.
How long does that take you?
To do it?
Yes.
Pretty long time.
Cool.
Couple of days. Sometimes less because it's,
It's out
so
the
I did
next
it.
day, yeah.
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 But that one dropped at midnight here, and
Yeah.
then I had to go to bed and then wake up and then do it the next day.
Oof.
And so that was good for me to do. But it's fine. I do like. I complain, but I actually do. I actually do like doing them.
Never heard you complain.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Did it blow you away as a trailer, Mason?
No, it didn't.
Yeah.
No, but I think that's their game plan.
Endgame plan.
Oh, FYI, for anybody who... right now is when you should stop listening. Just this bit, not the rest of... Listen to the rest of the podcast, but just this bit, because I think a lot of people are now in lockdown.
Yeah,
They don't
right.
want to know anything about the Avengers from this point forward.
I met someone today at the
Yes.
live show who locked down on The Last Jedi. Didn't see anything, didn't look at a poster.
Wow.
Nothing. Fingers in ears for like the year.
Wow.
And then he thought it was all right. He didn't really like it.
There you go.
What an ending, though.
Wow, what a journey he went on there.
yeah. That's
Okay,
pretty
so
nuts.
anyway, we've spoiled one thing, but just stop listening now.
Yeah.
It's called Endgame. It's called
I mean, how
Avengers
could you
Endgame.
not know that? I mean, you would have to know that.
At this point, people would, yeah.
Though it's interesting,
You'll never guess what it's called.
when they
what the
posted the
headlines say.
trailer,
Yeah,
it didn't have the name in the title.
that's true.
So I didn't know what it was called until the end
Right
of the
at the end,
trailer.
that's how
which
they-
I was
yeah.
like, and Endgame had been leaked a few months back, but so had a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah,
so
right,
there was no way to know, Mason, what it was going to be. Yeah, I think there's enough, because I showed Claire, because that's my barometer or
No, that's
thermometer.
your wife.
Sorry, no, she's also
She's
my...
more than a barometer.
No, she does.
I mean, sometimes I come in here and you're like, Claire, what's the atmospheric pressure outside right now? And I'm like, mate, she's not just a barometer, right? She also makes your dinner.
Because I like to know what she thinks of these,
Yeah,
because,
right,
she has a...
Has Claire seen most of the Marvel
Yeah, most of
movies?
them, yeah.
There
And she
you go.
likes them.
Yeah.
And then at the start, she's like, I don't care about this. Don't making me watch it. And then she's like, oh, no, I do care about these characters. Because the first one of these we saw in Rome together like 10 years ago.
Oh, Iron Man.
Yeah, we saw Iron Man.
In Italian.
No, thank
Oh, you found
Christ.
it in
we found
English.
it. I'm sure I've talked about it before. But I can't believe it's been going for this long. It blows...
Your marriage.
Yeah, that alone. But I can't... It's been so long and so much has happened in the world since this started.
Yeah,
For good or ill.
that's right.
But yeah, so yeah, I think it's effective as a trailer only if you know these characters.
Yeah, right.
And I like that they didn't have to
But
lean
most of the world knows these characters
exactly
at this point. Yeah,
You don't have to lean into here's the action sequence and here's a bit that here's a bit that this guy's doing a flip and there's an army of CGI monsters or whatever, which I'm sure will probably all happen.
Yeah.
But we all know enough about this ongoing narrative where you can just show snippets of it.
Yeah.
And you can kind of be on
I also
board.
feel though at this point we can't necessarily trust anything that is in this trailer.
Absolutely
Or,
not.
There's we open on
A fart.
we open on a fart exactly as we all do with all the Marvel movies now.
Why did I say that?
I don't know.
It
but
wasn't a
it's-
good joke
no, it's
either.
fun. No, it always is. But we open on Tony Stark in what I assume is the Guardians ship.
Yeah.
And he's recording some sort of distress call into his helmet, or he's recording a final message to Pepper Potts in it. Who knows if he's there though?
Yes.
Who knows if he is in that ship?
Yep.
Maybe that's right at the end of the movie, but like we're led to believe it's right at the start of the movie. But who bloody knows?
Who does know? Yeah.
I mean, it sort of lines up because he does have, or does it line up?
Well, he must have... It seems like, and I made this mistake in the video, and now I'm going to get these comments forever. The ship that he's on is the Guardian's ship. Like, it lines up with it. It's the same seating and...
But it's not...
It's not the Milano.
It's not called the Milano anymore.
It's the
second-
Benatar.
It's the Benatar.
Because I think the Milano never gets recovered
Right,
from
okay.
2. I think it crashes. And then in the new Guardians, they've got the new ship and
which
whatever.
is largely similar to the old ship, but it's a different color.
Yeah, but so I'm gonna get that forever, so that'll
Yes,
be
you are,
good.
yeah.
But yeah, it lines up, and I think Nebula's also on that ship,
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
they're together.
Because they were the only 2 people left alive on that planet.
and you'd
after.
stick together.
You
I'd
would stick,
imagine.
you'd think
yeah.
so. There might be a bit of a fight beforehand. What I think
It's
though,
too sad to fight.
yeah, what I think, yeah, that's true.
Hmm.
See, here's the thing though, because he's recording that on the helmet, like a ruined Iron Man helmet.
Yeah.
Did he have a helmet at the end of the last
No, that's
one?
his helmet. That's the nanos.
I know, but did he have a helmet at the end of the last
No,
one?
because it can make a helmet.
But I feel like...
It can make a helmet, Mason.
Yeah, I know it can make a helmet, but at the end of it, it seemed like the nanotech had worn itself out.
It maybe has, yeah.
Or I mean, maybe he attempts to build a helmet and that's all it can do.
Yeah.
Is that half a helmet? Kind
Also,
of thing.
maybe it's something else and they've changed it for the
That's
trailer.
exactly right. It might be that troll doll. Maybe it's got it's troll doll from Guardians 1. Maybe it's got a recording device in it. You don't know.
That, by the way, that doesn't annoy me. None of that annoys me.
No, I'd rather be surprised.
I'm
to be honest.
okay with
but
that.
Like, I mean, that also might explain why he thinks he's going to die. Because if he could just rebuild the Iron Man suit, he could just go out into space with it.
Yeah, but he can't. But he's 1,000 light years away from
true, yeah.
Earth. So
Yeah.
even if he could, I don't think it's got.
Do we know where Titan is? Or
No, it seems like it's
Yeah. Because in the comics, it's the actual moon of Titan, I believe,
right. Yeah,
which is in a solar system, but this is obviously not.
I think it's
It's a planet.
like just a dead area of the galaxy.
Yeah,
I don't-
right,
It seems like there's nothing there.
So I think somebody suggested that maybe you can see the Milky Way galaxy.
Yes, I put that in my video. Yeah.
From the ship, which means if you can see it,
That's really bad.
that's bad for him. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, but also I saw someone said that maybe all the Marvel stuff exists within the Milky Way anyway. But even then, Titan could still be outside of that.
Yeah, that's true.
But that Guardian ship can space jump, obviously, because
Or
they
it could,
got to Titan,
yeah.
or it could. But you can see in the trailer it's like banged up because there was explosions on that planet.
yes,
I
they
don't
sure
know if
was.
you remember.
Oh yeah, you got hit with a planet. You got hit with
Yeah.
another planet. Yeah.
So, yeah, I think he is stranded though. I think.
Yep.
I mean, I think.
But
also,
how long we don't know.
yeah, I think a lot of this though is going to be. That's like the first half an hour.
Right.
And then they're going to skip ahead a bit. Yeah, because there's going to be some time travel shenanigans.
because this might be. I mean, he might be. Do we think there's going to be a lot of Iron Man in this movie?
I think so.
You do, okay? Right.
Because it's
there might. I think
it might be his last movie. It probably
Yeah,
won't be.
I mean,
but-
there's probably going to be a lot of original recipe Avengers. in
yeah,
this.
absolutely.
But that being said, I mean, maybe he just shows up at the end to
I think that would be
that would be weird.
weird.
I
But
think
yeah, I can see that
I
happening.
mean,
I guess.
potentially, but I think
It's what Luke Skywalker did, and everyone loved it.
sure did.
Mm.
I mean, I would guess that they all the original Avengers all team up and go through time. That's the key here.
Yeah,
So
right. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, and also again, it looks like he's gone forever, but it could also Thor could just show up immediately.
Yes, he has that hammer that. I mean, he has to know where to go.
But he's got Rocket,
Yes, exactly.
who might have a tracking
Yeah.
device or something.
Yeah.
For the ship.
We
So,
don't see Rocket in this, but he wouldn't have left, right? I'd imagine
Where's he gonna go?
Where's he going?
Yeah.
He's a lonely little raccoon.
He could go to the zoo.
Raccoon. He could go to the zoo.
But I mean, odds are
Would
all
you do
the
some-
raccoons are dead.
yeah, or half.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you think he's going to see a raccoon in this movie?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, without a doubt.
We're primed for it, right?
Yeah, we're primed for it. Yeah, yeah.
I do like that we see the aftermath of the snap, because the snap for me in the movie, it didn't really emotionally affect me because it's a comic book movie.
You're dead inside.
Because I'm dead inside, but I know all these people are coming back. I mean, it was like the Peter Parker thing was sad, and that final shot on Captain America where he's just sitting there and he's like,
Yeah.
this is the worst
I mean,
thing.
I think that was designed to emotionally affect the general population who had no idea this was coming, who maybe had no idea that there was another movie after this, and who
Yeah.
thought it was going to end like most of the other movies, which is where you think everything's lost, and then a dude shows up and throws a big hammer
Yeah.
and kills Thanos, and we go, hooray, it's all over.
Yeah.
Like, that was to... People were very upset.
That's what I
In
li-
every session I went to, people were very upset.
It was pretty cool, wasn't it?
It was cool.
But this, you really get this the weight of that, which I liked just from this trailer of like they really blew it, especially Thor, especially Thor.
Yeah, he really did it.
Yeah, because I mean, Peter Quill obviously made a mistake, but he died. He doesn't have to live with it.
It's true.
So
So if you make a mistake, try and die.
try and die
That's
as
a
soon as you
lesson-
can.
yeah. That's a lesson of these movies.
Yeah. So, but no, like I said, I don't think it was a great, amazing trailer. You know what I mean? There's a. We're all going to see it, obviously.
Yeah.
And I think it's enough for people who like these films. And I think the next one will be like, they'll show a little bit more of the action. And for people who aren't neccidentally
Yeah,
on board,
right.
will be like, well, I like flips, don't I?
Yeah, that's for sure.
You know, so I'll see a bit
You're
of
gonna
that.
get some flips.
Yeah. So we got Captain America, Black Widow, it seems, and Thor.
Sad Thor.
Sitting in the...
He's sitting sad Keanu Park bench style.
He is, isn't he?
In a subway.
Has
I
somebody
guess?
made that meme
I
yet?
hope so.
Yeah,
I
well,
hope
they
so.
will now.
Somebody will.
oh, this is stuck on my finger. I've made a horrible mistake. And I got it. Okay.
Okay, good.
I was talking about my wedding ring.
Oh, boy. Oh, it's come off. It's all right. Everything's fine again.
No, that's this thing. It's this little thing that the circle, it doesn't matter. It's a plastic circle that I play with on the show. Pretty good, Mason?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I think Thor's with them. I think they're all in the one place.
Yeah, for sure.
Because where's he going to go?
Yeah.
Everyone, he's dead and his planet is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where do you think he keeps Stormbreaker?
Just with... Well,
You don't see it.
No. But he's
mean,
got it.
I know. But do you think he can summon it?
Yeah.
Think it's just out of shot all the time? Do you think it follows him down the street?
Do you think
In a little trench coat?
Can he appear in the middle of space with that? Because, it does like a rainbow bridge.
Yep.
But it has to hit like a hard surface to stop.
Yeah.
Can he just appear in
I
the
reckon
middle of
he can,
space?
yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah, I
probably
reckon he
can,
can,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Because we want to hit a ship with that. That'd probably be bad news, right?
Probably bad
Kill
news,
everyone
yeah,
on board.
yeah.
What was I going to say? So, what do you think the plan is here? Because they're talking of making a final plan. Captain America's like, if this doesn't work, I'll be the saddest man in America.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm already pretty sad. Like, obviously, they're going to travel back in time to, like, the mid-90s when Third Wave Scar was big, which is why he's grown the sideburns.
Did you have those?
And he's gelled his hair back again.
That's sweet.
Did I have sideburns? Oh, I had
sideburns too. Yeah,
we had sideburns. Yeah,
what an era.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, felt good, didn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. I did it when I shaved my beard. I did it, and I'm like, that's not right. What am I doing that for?
You didn't want to do the sideburns straight into a mustache?
No.
The Lemmy from Motorhead? You didn't want to do that?
I should do that. No, I did not. So yeah, so it's going to be a jaunt through. I think we're going to go back to I think we're going to see Peggy Carter.
I know, yeah,
I think
sure.
I mean, you need some closure there, right?
I think so,
I
too.
need some closure there.
Yeah.
He needs to admit what he did, that he kissed her niece. He needs to tell her that.
Nah, don't do that. No.
No, he needs to own up.
Wow.
Don't you think that's fair?
Yeah, all right.
Good.
Okay.
I'm glad you also think that. So we get Ant-Man turning up at the end also.
Uh-huh.
It might not be the real footage, or they're looking at a different thing, or he's standing next to someone else.
Somebody
or it's-
even suggested that the date code...
It says archive on the top
Right.
left.
I think
yeah.
somebody photoshopped it and was like, it says 1983, so it's not even the right... I don't think that's true.
No, it doesn't.
No.
Yeah. I think it's just... I mean, maybe it does. I don't know.
Yeah.
So, but do you think that's from a... Maybe he comes out at a different point in time?
Oh.
Because he's stuck in the quantum realm.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, at the end of Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Maybe. If it says archive, and he did... And Captain America does say... Is this...
But he also doesn't understand stuff.
That's
Oh,
true,
no,
yeah.
he's up on it now, isn't
Yeah.
he? He's probably on Twitter.
But I mean, at the very least, that is the van that contained that quantum tunnel
Exactly.
machine. So that's step one.
But also, if he was stuck in there in time, that means nobody touched that van for like months, potentially years.
Right.
And I feel like if you just leave a van on the roof of a car park with the back of it open,
Yes.
someone's probably going to get that.
Right.
But maybe they did, and maybe then he pops out of it or something.
Or maybe he comes out of it, like maybe he comes out of it at the exact time, like 1 second after he left.
Yeah.
That's time travel for you, baby.
Maybe none of those things. Maybe
I
they're
don't-
looking at a different thing, or a different man, or a different van.
Oh, they've got us again, haven't
They've
they?
got us
I'm so
every time.
excited. See, I'm gripped.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And but doesn't... So Michelle Pfeiffer says at the end of Ant-Man and the Wasp...
Don't go in a bloody time tunnel, idiot.
Don't get caught in a time vortex.
What are you, an idiot?
Have you. So
Yeah.
maybe he gets caught in one and he emerges somewhere else, and then he has to go and get the van back.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So he's collecting quantum energy as well at the end of that movie.
Yeah,
That's what
right.
he's doing. He's got his little thermostat.
Yeah.
Thermostat?
Thermos.
Flask.
Thermos flask.
Yeah. My wife's a thermos
Thermos
flask.
flask
also.
Lannister. I've done another one.
Very good. It's just milk and blood.
It's just milk and blood, yeah. But it's warm.
Shuri's dead. Or missing.
Missing because she's in that missing panel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which means
it goes
she's
from,
dead.
It goes from Tom Holland to
Yeah.
Shuri, yeah.
And we see Scott Lang there as well. Well, I mean, they would think he's dead, wouldn't they? Because he wouldn't...
Yeah.
But, so there must be a bit of time between him showing up and... I mean, there'd have to be. He doesn't show up immediately, I'd imagine, in the film.
Yeah.
So how much sadness are we going to get before they kick into gear?
I have minimal sadness.
You don't think you have to sit in it for a
I
minute?
don't want to.
Make Thor think about what he's done.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Why does nobody blame Thor?
Well, I mean, that would have killed anybody.
Yeah, but it didn't.
It didn't. I guess that's true. But I mean, even a shot to the head may not have killed him, you know?
I think it would have killed him.
I reckon it would have lodged in his neck.
But if you got him in the head, or go for the arm, or the balls.
Oh,
I've
yeah,
seen
the
my
arm
video.
balls would have done it too.
If you got hit in the balls, if you got hit in the balls with an axe, you're not
You're not getting up
doing
from
anything.
that, are you?
Yeah.
I just imagine, like, just a full minute of him just gasping on the ground, clutching at his groin. Just because when you get hit in the balls, nothing makes sense anymore.
Doesn't time and space become irrelevant?
They should just somebody out there do a video. Kick your friend in the balls and see if they can snap their fingers. I bet they can't.
That is the perfect explanation for being kicked in the balls.
Yeah.
Nothing makes sense anymore. It really doesn't.
Yeah, you forget who you are. He would have forgotten his whole goal to eliminate half the population of the universe. He would have just like, oh, my balls.
That's all you know.
Yeah, they should have done that when they were on Titan. It should have been like this: you grab his arm, I'll kick him in the balls. Peter Quill, you're mad at him, kick him in the balls.
Could have kicked him in the balls. They didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe he doesn't have any balls.
He might not.
Maybe that's why he's so mad.
Maybe he changed himself with the glove so people couldn't kick him in the balls.
That's what
I would do.
Maybe that's number one.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's task number one.
That's smart.
Yeah.
That's really good stuff on his behalf. So the trailer logo at the end, it's the Avengers logo coming together.
Yep.
I was expecting, as that was happening, maybe like Avengers Reassemble or something like that.
Yeah, right. Twist.
It's Avengers Assemble is the
British title.
The British title, yeah. It's like we talked about how they couldn't do that.
Yeah.
But I think that would have been a good title, a good one to end on. But Endgame is...
It's fine.
And
he said it. He said it in the movie. Doctor Strange said it in the bloody movie.
He did say it. Apparently someone says it in Age of Ultron as well.
Oh.
But who cares?
Yeah.
Because Age of Ultron.
Yes.
So if we are going through time, do you think we're going to get a bunch of different villains as well? We're going to be like, look, it's the Red Skull. And he's like,
yep.
It's me. Yeah, Red Skull.
What if an assortment of villains chase him through time and then they team up?
The villains team up?
The villains team up.
I love a villain team up.
Or what if Thanos... because Thanos is not really in... Do you think Thanos is going to twig at any point what they're up to?
Yeah, probably.
What do you think the goal is for them to go back in time? Is it to retrieve all the Infinity Stones before Thanos gets to them?
Maybe, yeah.
Because how do they do that without him knowing?
Maybe they're retrieving heroes through time to help them.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I don't know.
All these are good.
I don't know.
All this is good stuff.
Well, you know what? We've got a bunch of theories that I put out there on Twitter, so we're going to do a video this week on a bunch of theories that people have.
How about one question I did have, though? Are we going to see the use of that technology that we see in Civil War? You know, that thing that Tony Stark has and he can go into the mind and the memory and the whatever?
They mentioned
is this
that
linked
that's
together
part of it,
or is it
yeah.
not? Or maybe they just have to combine the technology somehow. Maybe that's it.
Because then you can get a reference in time from
Yeah.
it, and with that you can visit that using quantum
Memories
powers
and
stuff,
time. Okay, cool. All right, I'm on board.
Well, they might not even be going through time. They might just be exploring memories to get information. Yeah. We don't know anything!
We don't know anything. Russo Brothers, you've done it again!
But it's
like
April.
you've kicked us in the balls or expectations for this movie.
April is coming out. It's Game of Thrones month. So it's not far away at all. What month are we now? December. Mm-hmm. So Christmas is upon us.
Yep. Merry Christmas.
Christmas cheer.
Happy New Year.
You can't say Merry Christmas anymore, Mace. Oh, no, you can now, sorry.
You can, it's
You
back.
can't say Merry Christmas again.
Yeah.
I forgot. January, February, March, April. It's like 4 months away, a little bit more. So that's cool, isn't it?
It's cool.
Is it the coolest thing you've ever seen?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even when you just get tapped in the balls, it still hurts.
Yeah, it
so much.
Your afternoon's ruined.
Yeah.
You gotta just think about your choices. Even though if it's not your fault, you're like, how did I get here? Oh.
But also, when you see it, there is nothing funnier.
That's so true, yeah.
But I think it also has to be unintentional. Because I think if seeing somebody get deliberately hit in the balls...
That's just
it's just vicious.
It's vicious, isn't it?
Yeah.
Unless they really deserve to get hit in the balls. Yeah.
And that's fine with me. Anything else?
Tormund giant pretzel. Like a big pretzel.
I get it.
Like a baseball game. You get a big pretzel.
What's his real name?
Tormund Giantsbane.
Pretzel?
Look, they're getting weaker, but you got to fill out the cookbook somehow.
What rhymes with brain? Brain? Could be like a brain, like a lamb's brain?
No.
Giant lamb's brain.
Okay.
Is
Good.
the pretzel covered in blood?
Yes.
Okay, we can do the pretzel.
Yes.
All right, is that all then?
I think so.
Like I said, there's a bunch of videos coming up about this, and I'm sure we're going to talk about it this week and the next week and then forever. Mm-hmm. So don't worry about it.
You better believe it.
You better believe it, Mason. Mm-hmm. You know what it's time for then?
What's it time for?
What are we reading?
Oh, what are we going to read?
I'm doing the thing. What are we reading today? Now, we're going to do an episode on this, but nobody saw it.
Right.
Mortal Engines.
I think people should see it. If you've got a bit of time. Nah. You didn't like it?
I thought it was fine. I didn't like the end. Okay, visually, it looks great.
It looks, you know what?
It's a great looking movie.
It looks really good. At no point was I like, well, this is a bit rough. Production wise, it's flawless.
It's wetter, yeah.
The costumes look great.
Yep.
The makeup looks great. It all looks really. It's steampunk Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
Yeah.
100 million budget.
Looks good. Looks better than that.
That does look better than that.
Yeah, because this was made in New Zealand, so hence wetter.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So it's a world where what if all the cities were on big old wheels?
Yeah.
and
Okay,
they
so here's the thing.
roll
Yeah, I think it's really
around.
well put together.
What do you think the story was?
I think it doesn't apply in this. Doesn't apply in this segment. But anyway, so it's. I think it's really well produced and it looks great, and I think it's really well acted. But you have to get behind the premise, which is either the coolest or the dumbest thing ever committed to film.
Which do you think it is?
Somewhere in the middle, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of cool.
I think they pull it off.
Yeah, I think
in terms of a concept.
Yeah, so the premise basically is that it's at least 1,000-ish years in the future.
Yep.
And then and humanity reached some sort of technological golden age, and then there was this brief world war where
They shot lasers at each other.
yeah, there was this huge release of quantum energy weapons which destabilized the tectonic plates on Earth.
And they were like, I can't believe the world used to look like that.
Exactly. And so they have to, and that is the premise, I guess, that they have to keep moving because while the tectonic plates are shifting.
But some cities aren't moving no
Some
more.
cities aren't moving, but it's settled. But since then, the planet's settled. But even so, people have decided to remain in these moving cities.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy that? So you were like, I'm okay with this. This
premise.
London eating up other cities, and Hugo Weaving's like, I'm the boss of this city.
Yeah, you got to buy into it.
Let's spoil some stuff in this.
Okay, cool.
People can skip it.
I reckon people should see it though.
I don't think you should.
All right.
They should wait for it.
What else is out currently?
Nothing. But still don't see it.
Okay. Look, if you got a free afternoon before Spider-Man comes out, I reckon you should watch it.
Okay, I'm going to quickly spoil some stuff.
Okay.
At the end, it's just at the end, right? They have to destroy the giant laser because they're going to knock down a big old wall.
It's a quantum energy weapon.
Quantum
yes.
yeah, sure.
Uh-huh.
Hugo Weaving, he's going to knock down a big old wall.
Yep.
Because he's like, I'm going to ruin this city that doesn't move with London on wheels. That's I'm Hugo Weaving.
I'm listening.
And so they have to get inside
Yep.
to shut down this barely rigged together system
Uh-huh.
of cables and pulleys and electricity,
Yep.
and put a USB port in it,
Yep.
and it's going to shut it down. But they're flying in with ships. Just fly a ship into it.
That would probably
That's
work.
that thing is barely working.
That being said, maybe it'll blow up and kill everybody.
Who cares?
Probably the people of London.
Because but they're trying to get in. They're all cheering as
Yeah,
they're
'cause
trying to
they're
shoot
idiots.
down a
They're
wall.
idiots. They don't know.
I don't
They're
care.
just idiots.
No, you're on board. That's not cool.
Look, the people of London in the far future are just as dumb as the people of London in the present day. That's all I'm saying.
I can get behind that.
They're just slaves to a trend, specifically of blowing up other cities.
'Cause they have-
Don't tell me the people of London of the modern day wouldn't be happy with blowing up people of other cities.
Brexit or something, probably.
Brexit.
I think London wasn't on board with Brexit in general, I believe.
I think London were, not keen on Brexit.
But there's a bit where, because they got to get down the turrets, they got to shoot down the turrets because they can get land the ship. And like one of the pilots kamikazes into the turret and it explodes.
Yep.
Which is flying to the laser, man. Quantum weapon, sorry.
Yep.
And there's also, it's got like a lot of this, it's got stereotypical just stuff that happens. You know, when it's like, I think Edgar Wright, our good friend of the show, Edgar Wright, who we interviewed, it's explained it as it's somebody screaming exposition into a wind machine. Just like, we gotta get the thing back to you wait here and I'll go ahead and we gotta get... It's just that.
But that's most movies.
I know!
Yeah.
That's a bad thing, I'm saying. And it's got that moment where it's like, okay, I'll give you the signal, and then you move in, and they're like, what's the signal?
You'll know what the signal is.
No! Specifically tell me what the signal is. I need to know the thing you're gonna do. Because I don't know you. What is that? What does that mean?
Maybe she didn't know what the signal was.
I mean, she knew in the end.
Yep.
Yeah. And also the laser already fired twice. And then they're like, we got to stop it from firing. It's already fired. It's done. Like, the wall's down, man.
It's still a bit left.
Yeah, but you could have just run London into it, which they were going to do
I
anyway.
reckon London would have got jammed.
Yeah.
You know what London's like.
I've got a note here that doesn't make any sense, so I don't make
Okay.
any sense of that. But
So you should say it anyway.
no, look, there's because they go in and they got to put it in the USB, and it's like shutting down laser, blah blah blah. Just pull out all the cables.
You could have just pulled the cable, but
Yeah.
again, maybe it'd blow up.
Who cares?
Yeah. There was a lot going on in this movie.
Yeah.
There was a robot man.
I liked the Robot Man.
Robot man was good.
He had a bit there was a bit of story behind the Robot
Yeah.
Man.
There was those weird slaver people.
Yeah, I liked them.
It was good. Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of Mad Max,
Yeah.
kind of Jupiter
Did you
Ascending.
like, aside from the shouting, did you like the universe?
Yeah, I didn't mind it until the end, and then I was like, I hate all those people. I don't care.
Right.
Why aren't they flying a ship into this thing? And people aren't happy that the movie scar is, because apparently in the book she's like hideous.
Oh, I see. Right, right.
For a movie scar, it's
Yeah.
but it's
I mean, given that the last movie heroine disfigurement was the lady from Ready Player One,
Yeah.
who had
That monster.
that absolute monster who had the absolute lightest of discolorations over like one eye. This was pretty impressive. I thought I was actually like, this is actually quite bold.
Yeah.
that she wasn't like constantly covered up and in shadow. That they were just like, look, she's a lady with scars.
Yeah.
Deal with it.
Did you like the bit how Hugo Weaving was her father?
Yep,
Great
I loved
stuff, all in general.
I loved it.
That was
it's good.
the fighting on
I thought it was
ships.
very Lord of the Ringsy. I quite liked
Yeah,
it.
there was. Yeah. Anyway, it's fine.
Yep.
Everyone should pay top dollar for the Blu-ray. But nobody. Oh, this is gonna. I'd love to know the box. I'm gonna find out the box office for this.
Not good.
Box office.
Box office.
Also, this movie is like 8 years too late for this kind of young adult.
Oh, you
thing.
think that is over?
Yeah, definitely.
Really?
Oh, the release date is December 14th in the US.
Oh.
So it's not out. It hasn't been out
Not
yet.
yet,
Okay, so there you go. So it's still gearing up.
Right. Okay.
We can talk about it more next week. But
Okay.
but we
No, I think
won't.
we covered it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Pretty much covered it.
Is that what we're
We're
reading?
talking about Spider-Man next week.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah. What else have I watched? Arrowverse. Watch that. Good
Yep.
stuff. That's about it.
Watching your weight, Mason?
Yeah, always.
That's important, isn't it? You got to bloody look after yourself.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, next segment.
Yeah, letters.
Classic one was letters, oh letters, we love you. Some letters, they're only a day away. And now they're here right now. We're gonna do letters.
I am bone tired, Mason.
Yeah, you bone tired?
Yeah, man.
Well, too late.
4?
Letters.
No, it's not too late. We can
All
do them right now.
Okay, all right. And then you can have a little snoozy snooze.
I hope so.
Okay.
Look, if you want to reach the show, hashtag weeklyplanetpod on Twitter. Or shoot a email over to weeklyplanetpod@gmail.com. And then we'll have an email to read out. Do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
Look, here's some more spoilers for Avengers. Here's a question about Avengers.
Oh, by the way, the time codes for this shit are out because we put ads in and out of things. So the time codes are...
right.
Because depending on, they're like region based, and then we can take them out when they're done, so they don't have ads in them, so people can enjoy ad-free episodes
I
at a
see.
certain point. So the time codes might be wrong. So just skip ahead, I guess.
Skip
Anyways,
ahead a little bit.
a little bit. Go
Look,
on.
this isn't particularly spoilery. but
Okay,
I think-
then.
This is from Chris. Hey guys, do you think the fact that Captain America is sporting a very nice set of sideburns has anything to do with the potential time travel in Avengers Endgame? Do you think he has Do you think he's going back to the 90s?
No, I think it's just his look.
I think it's just his look now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you like him beardless?
We missed out a huge bit.
What bit?
This is from Jaron. I suspect the overwhelming theory on Hawkeye's motivation coming back for Avengers 4 is that his wife and kids were turned to dust by the snap.
Yes.
We didn't mention Hawkeye at all.
Oh, yeah, he's in it.
He's in it. He's
Yeah.
in the trailer.
Nuts. Well, now we have mentioned it.
Yeah.
So,
He's Ronin?
yeah.
Not Ronan.
We're going to get those tweets where somebody said, you didn't mention Hawkeye, and then
then
they'll wait.
an hour
and
later
then they'll be
they'll
like,
be
oh, no, sorry, you did.
And then some
Yeah.
people won't. Some people will quit listening because we didn't mention him.
Both of those things are fine. Okay, yeah. Yeah, of course, yeah, so he didn't show up in the last movie at all, and here he is. He's not very happy, is he?
But I think, he says, it would be much more powerful if Hawkeye's family all survived, right? Because Hawkeye has to get back in the game because it's too important to the world to be sitting there on the sidelines.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
I think that'd be better, actually. Yeah, I think that's...
Do you think that's what it is?
Oh,
He doesn't know everybody.
he looks upset.
He looks so upset. I mean, he's in the rain.
It's true. And his new hair. He wanted to show everybody his great new haircut.
I don't
and
like
then
it.
it rained.
Yeah, it's all flat.
I think that's an unflattering angle just for that haircut. I think it's a good haircut.
Yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see it in motion,
Yeah.
as all things.
That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
Very good.
But I don't know. He's got the look of a man whose family were turned to dust in front of him.
Or just a man who has a family.
Oh yeah, exhausted.
Tired, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
exhausted.
Yeah.
You'd rather be out there fighting gangs on the streets of Hong Kong, wouldn't you?
I guess if I had to choose, yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
That's from Andrew Rust. hashtag Weekly Planet Pod. Do you guys think that the Avengers Infinity War will end off? I think it means Avengers Infinity 4. Very good. Will end off with a post-credit sequence and them revealing that one of the main cast members is or was a Skrull, therefore hinting at secret invasion.
Oh, a bit of a secret invasion.
Or do you think? I think this might be a bit of a definitive endpoint
Yes.
for this.
They should call it Avengers Endpoint.
Yes. I mean, yeah, maybe. I'm sure there'll be threads for things they can pick up on. But do you think they'd leave something open like that to be like, Hulk's a bloody Skrull this whole time?
Absolutely. There's no way they're not gonna. Maybe in the end, post credits, they'll give us something.
Yeah.
I reckon post credits, somebody scrolls out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who? We don't know, do we?
No, we don't know.
And that's the secret.
That's the secret. I mean, it depends what happens in Endgame.
Yeah.
Could be Bruce Banner.
Yes,
Have
but
we
I think
discussed
Hulk's
that?
in the next one.
Okay, then it's not Bruce Banner.
But maybe it's a misdirect.
Maybe it's a misdirect though. Yeah. Because how about this?
Anybody can leave the room and then be replaced.
Exactly, and there's a whole. The Hulk was flying through space on a space bridge at one point and ends up in Doctor Strange's house.
Yeah.
Maybe he's replaced in between then.
Yes. I mean, we do see him kind of Hulk face.
But maybe he's trying to shapeshift.
That's true also.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the Hulk.
No, I don't think it's the Hulk either.
But it could be.
But it could be anybody. That's the power of the Skrulls.
Anything else, Mason?
Ooh.
I got one if you... Well,
okay,
yeah.
go ahead.
From Tommy West says, hashtag Weekly Planet Pod. Hey, James, Mason, James-O.
That's us.
The Robin Hood caravan of garbage got me thinking. Wasn't that a good one? Best Robin Hood movie ever? I think Disney's animated or Men in Tights. Can we get a pod dedicated to the Mel Brooks films? What's your personal favourite? Love the show. Do you have a personal favourite Robin Hood?
Robin Hood.
People say Men in Tights is probably the best.
I haven't seen it in such a long time.
He's wearing Nikes or something.
Yeah,
at one
that's
point.
pretty funny.
It's pretty good.
Look.
They were the Friedberg and Seltzer of their day.
Yep.
You seen the Errol Flynn one from like
No.
the 30s? or whatever?
Ooh, no.
I think it's the 40s. Can't remember. Oh, you must have seen that.
Guess
as a
what?
kid.
The new one's pretty fine.
Yeah, it's not
It's
bad.
enjoyable. The new
Yeah.
one is enjoyable.
It's not terrible.
Nobody watched it, or did they?
No.
No. Okay, cool.
You're thinking of other movies.
I'm thinking of different movies.
Yeah, no, nobody watched that.
Nobody
but
watched
I probably Men in Tights. I mean, the Kevin Costner one's pretty funny. But I think the new one might be up there in terms of Robin Hood films.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of, didn't we say that there is another Rat Pack movie that we should watch?
Yeah, we got an idea.
Yeah.
Not yet, though.
Not yet, but one day. We're going to psych ourselves up.
It's
to
ready.
It. I'm fired up to
It's
watch
in
it.
the
I'll
chamber.
watch it any day. I'll watch it now. I'll watch it right now.
Anything else, or should we wrap it up?
That's it, I think. Hang on, let me give me 1 second.
I'll give you 2 seconds,
Okay,
Mason. That's how
cool.
generous I am.
Yeah.
People say I'm the most generous man in podcasting.
Who's ever said that?
Everybody. I tend to agree, too.
Wow. Oh, I have one more thing.
All right.
Nymeria Sandwich.
Is that what you were doing this whole time when you
Yes.
said one more thing?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I was looking through names.
I probably edited it out, but that was a long pause, everybody.
It went for hours.
Great.
Obara Sandwich.
You can't just say sandwich.
No, you can. There's a page of sandwiches. There's a page of Game of Thrones sandwiches. They're all slightly different. The only uniting factor is they all have blood in them. Tyrion sandwich.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's the whole show, I think.
Yeah, it's good.
It is good.
Instead of doing that, do you want to wrap us up?
I'll wrap up the show. Thanks, everybody, for listening. Thanks for sitting through me badly naming Game of Thrones related food items.
I think initially it was okay, Mason.
And then it got great.
And then you were just doing
Then it got
sandwiches.
Great.
Okay,
Then it got
yeah.
great. You're absolutely correct.
You're absolutely something.
Thank you to everybody for subscribing, telling a friend, bloody listening to anything we're guesting on. That's always great.
Yeah.
Primates, that other thing, that Nerd Sync video is real good.
That's right.
Get that in your ears. It's real good. And your eyes.
Yeah.
A nice review's great. A subscription.
A subscription.
They're all great.
They're all great things, aren't they?
They're
Yeah.
all great. But if you want to find us, you can go to Weekly Planet Pod on Facebook and Gmail and Twitter and Bandcamp. I'm at Wikipedia Brown on Twitter, and I'm also on Instagram somewhere.
I'm at Mr. Sunday Movies on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram and YouTube.
Nice. Let's see. You can also go to planetbroadcasting.com, sign up to our newsletter, which you get every week, and is filled with all the great stuff that we all do, us.
We feel like you've got what it takes to do that.
To sign up for that, yeah.
Yeah, man.
You can absolutely do that. You can also follow the Weekly Planet on Twitter. That's our friend Rob Collins. He does the newsletter. He does the website. He does it all.
He does it all and then some.
And then some. You should follow him.
Yeah.
He's great. If you want to support the show, you can go to patreon.com/Mr. Sunday Movies. Chuck in a buck if you wish. That would be great. We'll get that bloody studio going.
Yeah,
Eventually, we'll get that built. It's built and paid for.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Here's a bit of a mini hate mail that just came
I was
up,
going to say
Mason.
built and paid for. because we don't want to build it and then they take it away.
No,
Imagine that.
that would be mean.
We couldn't make the repayments and then they took it away from
The
us.
back of a truck.
Back of a truck. Go. I'd like to hear the hate mail. This would be great.
This has just come up. Too much trying to make fun ruins dude. Move on.
Oh, from what? Is this from your
That's from
video?
that's in the video.
Nice.
That's good.
Don't try to make fun. What were you thinking?
I know I shouldn't have made fun.
What were you thinking?
Yeah.
You're all right.
Is that what? Sorry, I cut you off.
Please don't let us. Don't let us. I mean, that would make a very funny viral video if they took our studio away. We haven't built it yet, so the gifts.
Can't take what we don't have.
That's right. You can also go to the Amazon affiliate link in our episode description. If you want to buy the Mortal Engines series of books in preparation for watching the movie.
Apparently, some are good.
Some I've heard.
And others
it's a
aren't.
fun little world. I liked it.
Yeah, I know. You all.
Or you could just buy whatever you were going to buy on Amazon anyway, and we get a little kickback somehow. That'd be terrifico.
Yeah, good.
Let's see. Thank you to the Brute and the Basilisk and Rackham for our musical themes. We have t-shirts on tpublic.com. We have that lovely little Christmas gift.
Yeah.
You buy that for a friend or a loved one or yourself. In many ways, you're your own best friend and loved one.
The greatest gift of all is you buying a thing that we get money for.
Sure is.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Greatest gift of all.
Yeah.
That's what.
I think they're like $15 or something.
Yeah, it's a
They're
bargain.
quite cheap, yeah.
Yeah, including shipping, I think.
I don't know.
I also don't know. Yeah, it's in pounds. I can't do the
Oh,
translation.
yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. Mhm.
Anyway, if it's not up when this comes out, it'll be up this week.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it'll be all right.
Oh,
Yeah.
looks great. I'm
Does look
fired
great.
up.
Yeah.
I'm going to get one for myself.
Me too. Actually, yeah, I am. Yeah. I never do anything nice for myself, including getting a gift of a thing where I'm talking on it. I should
true.
treat myself.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you never hear yourself talking, so you should probably treat yourself to hours and hours of yourself talking.
My voice now, because I hear myself edit, there's no disparity between that and how I hear myself in my head. You know, they're different.
You've gone insane.
I've gone insane. Yeah.
That's not supposed to happen.
Yeah, I know.
I read this. It was an experiment that they did way back in the day, and it was like they'd put a pair of glasses.
Oh, the upside
on
down
there,
glasses.
and
I know
it
this
would
one.
inverted people's vision.
Yep.
And eventually their brain just snapped, and it started showing their vision the right way up
Yes.
again when they were wearing the goggles. And then they took the goggles off, and they just everybody started seeing
Yep.
upside down while not wearing the goggles.
Yes.
It broke them.
But then it
Then it flipped back
Flipped
around
back,
again.
yeah.
So that's what's happened to you.
apparently
except
there's very
your
funny
voice.
footage of this guy trying to ride a bike
That's so good.
while clinging to the earth.
Yeah, right. No,
Yeah.
he's probably PTSD that guy's got now.
Definitely.
They all have. They all
Yeah.
have. Don't experiment on people. It's
His
weird.
brain is fucked.
Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
what's the...
What are
Is
we
that
up
it?
to? I've forgotten.
I don't know.
That's the end of the show,
That's
I think.
it, yeah. Nah, next week, Spider-Man. Definitely go and see it.
Yeah, but
'Cause
for
it's
sure.
great. It's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
good.
We're gonna get in depth.
I mean, we're probably...
You're getting a little choked up there.
I am,
talking
no,
about Spider-Man.
yeah. No, we're probably... I mean, you don't want to hype it up too much, obviously, but
Yeah.
it's really good. Yeah, so
I wonder who's going to be... I think currently it has 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
someone's going to ruin
Who's
it.
going to break the streak? Is it our old mate Armand White? Who's always a
Is he
big
banned
old...
from there now or something?
I don't know. I've not seen him review anything in a while, so maybe he quit.
Yeah, maybe he's
But
bad. Maybe
fingers crossed
yeah.
somebody's going to do it.
He's good. Sorry, I was going to say he's bad at his job, but he's really good at his job
Yeah.
at just ruining things
Really
for
makes you
people.
think.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's the show, I think.
Yeah,
Grab
all
that
right.
gem, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Goodbye.
Bye.
This podcast is part of the Planet Broadcasting Network.
Visit planetbroadcasting.com for more podcasts from our great mates. I mean, if you want. It's up to you.